People's State Bank is a locally owned and managed bank with convenient locations in southwest Wisconsin and northeast Iowa. If you're looking for a place where you're more than just a number, but still have access to convenient technology and low fees, People's State Bank is it. As a community bank, they're proud to support many of the local charities, county fairs, community events, and more. When you become a part of People's State Bank, you can be confident that you're standing with a good cause. People's State Bank, member FDIC.
This is a Queen Bee Radio High School Sports Presentation. Queen Bee Radio proudly brings you People's State Bank and Grant Regional Health Center coverage of high school sports. Presented by Cuba City, Kieler, and Darlington Family Dental, and Carey Seamless Gutters and Overhead Doors. And sponsored by Faust Electric, Brian's Auto Body and Paint, Bytech Incorporated, Carver's Hardwood Flooring, Claire Bank, Donnie's Tire and Auto, Fuller's Milker Center, Gary's Pest Control, Community First Bank, Guy's Truck and Tractor Service, Hernson's Ace Hardware, Krantz Auto Parts, the Peterson Agency, the Raleigh Cheese House, Mound City Bank, the Russell Law Office, the Shoebox, Sloan Implement, Timmerman's Talents, Tricor Insurance, and Wolf Construction.
The road to the Resch Center in Division 5 girls basketball has a stop on Hive Drive in Richland Center. Good evening and welcome to Richland Center High School, home of the Hornets and site of tonight's WIAA Division 5 girls basketball sectional semifinal. The number 1 seeded Barneveld Golden Eagles hosting number 2 seeded Shullsburg Lady Miners on 97.7 Country WGLR, WGLR.com, and the Queen Bee Radio Sports YouTube channel. Powered in the postseason by Tim Slack Auction Realty and H&M Plumbing, Heating, and Electrical. This is Grant Regional Health Center and People's State Bank coverage of high school girls basketball presented by Cuba City, Darlington, and Kieler Family Dental, and Carey Seamless Gutters and Overhead Doors. From the Wolf Construction broadcast booth, I'm Tyler Dictanis, and this is the Raleigh Cheese pregame show presented by Raleigh Cheese at the intersection of Highways 11 and 23 in the heart of Lafayette County. Don't forget the cheese. Barneveld returns to the sectional round after a year off. They last reached the sectional round in 2023. Didn't make it last year, but have made it back this year under the winningest head coach in Wisconsin girls basketball history, Jim Myers, in the 700 club as far as career wins go. And Barneveld comes into tonight's game with an overall record of 19-7, coming off a win on Saturday against Belmont in the regional final, 43-35. And the game before that, a regional semifinal win over Potosi-Cassville, 66-31. Barneveld ranked number 7 in the final WisSports.net coaches poll in the regular season. And Shullsburg coming into tonight's game with an overall record of 20-7, coming off the regional championship win against River Ridge, 42-34, their first regional title since the 2017-2018 campaign. Other victories in the postseason include wins over Ithaca, 55-31 in the regional semifinal round, and before that, a regional quarterfinal victory over Benton, 72-21. Both these teams finished in second place in their respective conferences. Albany Monticello still alive in the postseason as the number 1 ranked team in Division 5 in the sectional 4 quadrant of the bracket. And the Six Rivers West champions Belmont eliminated by Barneveld in the regional final game on Saturday. So Shullsburg trying to keep pace and keep the Six Rivers West conference alive in the postseason. The winner of this game takes on either number 4 seeded Blair Taylor or number 2 Oliva Strum at La Crosse Logan on Saturday at 1 o'clock. We will have that game on one of our Queen Bee Radio family of stations. We will also video stream the game on the Queen Bee Radio Sports YouTube channel. Other games that we have on Queen Bee Radio tonight in Division 4, we have Cuba City taking on Belleville on Super Hits 106 in the Queen Bee Radio Sports YouTube channel. We also have Prairie du Chien taking on Edgerton. That game streaming on the Queen Bee Radio Sports YouTube channel as well. We got a jam-packed Raleigh Cheese pregame show. We'll get to our coaches' interviews. Had a chance to catch up with both Jim Myers of Barneveld and Nathan Russell of Shullsburg. I have some about the players on the Russell office's injury report. If you've been injured, contact Russell offices. Their experienced team of personal injury lawyers will fight for your rights and help you get the compensation you deserve. Visit RussellLaw.wi.com. Also get to the Fuller's Milker Center starting lineups, the Cuba City Family Dental colors of the game, shoebox scoreboard updates, and the tip-off of the First Supply first half. Barneveld taking on Shullsburg in tonight's WIAA Division 5 sectional semifinal. Our Raleigh Cheese pregame show continues after this on 97.7 Country, WGLR, and the Queen Bee Radio Sports YouTube channel.
Pregame 1.
Farming is risky business. Protecting your business means managing risk. That's where Tricor Insurance comes in.
When we're working with our clients or our future clients, it's really important that we understand the business that they're in. Our role is to help make these businesses more successful.
Tricor Insurance works with Grinnell Mutual to design insurance packages built uniquely for you and your farm or agribusiness. Tricor Insurance and Grinnell Mutual are ready to work for you.
Steve Schmidt Sports Treasures Plus in Stoughton has unique team treasures. They have over 25,000 signed sports cards, plus autographed photos, bobbleheads, caps, signed baseballs, and more. That's Steve Schmidt Sports Treasures Plus in Stoughton.
Hi, this is Christine Raleigh of Raleigh Cheese, wishing all area athletes successful seasons. Cheese is a great source of protein for school lunches or a snack before the big game. Stop in and try some of our award-winning artisan cheeses like Dunbarton Blue, Red Rock, and Little Mountain. We have fresh cheese curds weekly and a wide variety of snacks and beverages, plus made-to-order cheese trays. Shop locally and taste the difference of handmade Wisconsin cheese at Raleigh Cheese House on the corner of Highways 11 and 23, Shullsburg.
Are high bank fees draining your wallet? It's time for a change.
At People's State Bank, they believe in low fees that put you first.
Tired of being charged for using your debit card, sneaky paper statement fees, or monthly maintenance fees?
With People's State Bank's People's Checking Account, those fees are a thing of the past.
Worried about ATM fees?
At People's State Bank, they reimburse you for up to 3 ATM fees per month. They work hard to keep your money where it belongs, in your pocket.
Make the switch to People's State Bank today. Visit a branch near you or peoplesfinancial.com. Member FDIC.
Our Grant Regional Health Center and People's State Bank coverage of high school sports on Queen Bee Radio is presented by Cuba City, Kieler, and Darlington Family Dental, and by Carey Seamless Gutters and Overhead Doors. Check out our upcoming schedule at am1590wpvl.com.
Pregame 1.
Raleigh Chiefs pregame show continues on 97.7 Country WGLR and the Queen Bee Radio Sports YouTube channel. WIAA Division 5 sectional semifinal tonight with Barneveld taking on Shullsburg in Richland Center. We're joined by Jim Myers, the head coach of the Barneveld Golden Eagles. Coach, thanks for joining us. Congrats again on reaching the sectional round. Second time in 3 years that this program has been to the sectional round, but we talked about it during postgame against Belmont last Saturday night about the accomplishment of getting to the sectional round for this particular group of girls, installing a new program and the girls buying into it, coming off that big win against Belmont 43-35 on Saturday. Talk about what you saw from the team in that matchup against Belmont, a very quality opponent, the Six Rivers West champions, a very gritty win on your home floor. What stood out to you on film? Now you've had some time to recover emotionally from that win and get ready for this sectional semifinal game.
Right. Well, I think the biggest thing was just the tenacity that they played with from the start to the finish and the toughness that they showed, because we knew that Belmont was going to bring everything, and they did. And they're a very well coached, physical team, and we knew we had to just play our best and be strong with the ball and try to limit them to as many shots as we could, and luckily we came out on top.
Yep, and one of the players that obviously stands out, Izzy Durst. What an incredible season she's had, averaging 17 points per game, and really put on a ball handling clinic, especially in the final 4 minutes of that game. Talk about what she brings, to this team, what she's meant to the success of this team during the season.
Well, stability is the biggest thing. When you get a point guard that can handle the basketball, and she's got good court vision, she get it to the open person, and if she has to handle it herself, she's capable of doing that, and and she can play good defense too. So she's kind of an all-around player for us, and but like I said the other night too when we talked, she does a great job getting everybody involved, and I think that's given everybody a lot of confidence too, that they can step up when they need to.
Yep, and one of the things, reaching this point in the postseason, outside of the X's and O's and being able to execute the game plan, there's a different psychology, at this point, playing on a neutral site, bigger environment, bigger crowd and stuff like that. You've certainly coached at this level before. What's the message, to these girls as you get ready to play a higher intensity kind of game with being 2 games away from state?
Well, you just play the one at a time, really. You can't focus ahead. You really got to focus on this, because I kept telling them, and they said, these games go fast. These 2 18-minute halves are going to go really fast, so you don't want to be looking ahead or wasting a lot of time thinking what could be. Just play in the moment the best that you possibly can, and just see which team going to just settle in and just play basketball. That's that's kind of the key. Even when you even go further, it's the one that settles in the quickest is the one that usually has the best night.
Yeah. Jim Myers with us on our Raleigh Chiefs pregame show, getting ready for Barneveld and Shullsburg in our WIA Division 5 sectional semifinal. Russell Office's injury report. Talk about the team health heading into this matchup with Shullsburg. Everyone ready to go?
I think everybody's pretty healthy right now. We had an injury after the Belmont game where the Meyer girl had to sit out a couple practices with a strained quad muscle, but she came back and practiced last night and practiced pretty well, so I think we'll be okay.
All right, that's good to hear. And then the matchup tonight against Shullsburg, a rematch from the matchup in the regular season, beat them on their home floor, 47-34, back on December 20th. Obviously, team's a little bit different in March than they are in December. What stands out about Shullsburg heading into this matchup, and what's the key tonight for Barneveld?
Well, the big thing is their size. They're just, they're so big across the front. The Russell girls do a great job, though. the one can handle the ball outside and the other one's just so physical inside. So I think that, again, we've got to take care of those two. Plus, they've got some really good shooters. The Alt girl is, you can't leave her open because she just shoots the ball so well. And they just got a team that plays well together, too. I mean, he's got them coached up to play. And, they look totally different watching some tape the last couple games than when we saw them in December. And I hope we're a little bit better than we were in December, too. But quality opponent. We knew we'd have to get through some good ones to get to any place where we were at, and we had to face a very tough one in Belmont, and we got one just as tough tonight.
Yeah, should be a fun one. We're looking forward to it. Thanks so much for your time, Coach. Have some fun. Good luck tonight.
Thank you very much.
All right, that's Jim Myers, head coach of the Barneveld Golden Eagles. We'll have more on the Raleigh Cheese pregame show after this on 97.7 Country WGLR and the Queen Bee Radio Sports YouTube channel.
Pregame 2.
Carey's Seamless Gutters and Overhead Doors of Belmont and Prairie du Chien is who to call for top quality CHI overhead doors. Enhance the curb appeal and security of your home by choosing the fine line of CHI overhead doors from Carey's. And when it comes to seamless gutters that keep your home protected from water damage, Carey's has you covered too. Visit Carey'sGuttersandDoors.com today to learn more. They'll service all the rest, and they deal in the best. Get your new CHI overhead doors at Carey's Seamless Gutters and Overhead Doors, Belmont and Prairie du Chien.
The weather can be unpredictable in the Tri-States. Tune into 97.7 WGLR and we'll keep you up to date on all the cancellations and delays affecting the Tri-States. Cancellations and delays are presented by Avercamp Auto Body. This is Rose from Avercamp Auto Body on Main Street in Platteville. You can rely on us for complete and professional auto body repair services, whether it's paint, frame straightening, or collision repair. We do it all. Avercamp Auto Body celebrating 10 years in business on Main Street in Platteville. Check us out on Facebook and online at avercampautobody.com.
Save big money on your next painting project at Menards. Get a paint that combines gorgeous color and durability. Dutch Boy's Platinum Plus is a paint and primer with a protective finish that guards against scuffs, spills, and stains. Refresh your home today with Dutch Boy paint. Get a gallon on sale now through March 9th. Plus, check out our weekly flyer on Menards.com for all the great deals happening now.
Save big money at Menards.
Your farm is more than land. It's a legacy. But do you have a plan for its future? Join Compeer Financial's Agri-Mindset Transition Planning Webinar on March 12th at 1 p.m. Estate planning attorney Brooke Didier-Starks will share practical steps to get started and tackle the tough questions with Dr. Megan Roberts, Compeer Ag economist, guiding the conversation. Take the next step. Register now for the March 12th webinar at compeer.com/webinar.
Pregame 2.
Raleigh Cheese pregame show continues on 97.7 Country WGLR and the Queen Bee Radio Sports YouTube channel. Shullsburg taking on Barneveld in our WIAA Division 5 sectional semifinal from Richland Center High School. We're joined by Nathan Russell, head coach of the Shullsburg Miners. Coach, thanks for joining us. Congrats on reaching this sectional round. First time since 2018 that the Shullsburg Lady Miners have played in a sectional game, and coming off a big win against River Ridge on Saturday, 42-34. Taylor Russell 15 points. Haley Alt had 14. A well-balanced attack and a very balanced team heading into this matchup. Talk about the team's play through the postseason to this point and the momentum that Shullsburg has heading into this matchup.
Yeah, we're playing significantly better, at least in the past 3 weeks, not just in the playoffs, but the past 3 weeks we've been playing better. And then last week in the regional round, I thought that we generally played very well. There's a 5-minute stretch against Ithaca where we may not have, we would have liked to have back, but outside of that, I thought it was a really good effort across the board on both ends of the court. When we play Ridge, that's going to be the first to 40, so I'm not really disappointed about the lack of points in that game. It was a really good effort for us to get to that point. So I like where we're at. We're excited for the opportunity tonight, and we know we're going to have to play really well against a really talented, well-coached team tonight.
Yep, and we've talked about the Shullsburg team pretty much since the beginning of the season. A lot of hype surrounding the underclassmen that have come up, especially the freshman group. They were very dominant during the the 8th grade days and things like that. And you talked to us before the last game against Belmont about how the senior group and the underclassmen have really gelled together. When you reflect on how this team has come together and the success that they've had, is this something that you kind of envisioned from the beginning of the season? And is this, one of those things that's just kind of a checkbox? Yep, this team was supposed to be here, and we're going to be competing for something much larger.
Well, I knew that it was going to be difficult. I didn't know. I thought it took us longer for the freshmen to understand what it took to compete at varsity level. Actually, I think the first time we played Barneveld was when both the freshmen had kind of aha moments in the sense of how difficult it was going to be. I should say both freshmen in the starting lineup. And so I thought that it took a little longer than I would have liked, and it may have cost us conference championship, but overall we are really hitting our strides. I thought the seniors have been really great since the get-go. They've really accepted the younger kids across the board, whether that be freshmen or sophomores, and they have really just risen through this experience, and so I'm really proud of them. And we're fortunate to be here. We talked about it at the beginning of the year that we wanted to be here. We said at the beginning of the year it was either going to be Barneveld or Belmont that we had to beat to potentially make it to state, and we're pretty fortunate in the sense that we have that opportunity.
All right, Nathan Russell with us on Raleigh Chiefs pregame show, getting ready for Shullsburg and Barneveld in our sectional semifinal matchup in D5. Russell Office's injury report. What's the team health heading into the matchup with Barneveld tonight? We're
very healthy right now. We had a string early in December and January, and then we had some sickness about 2 weeks ago. But right now we're hitting our strides from a health standpoint, and we're pretty fortunate.
All right, and then the matchup tonight against Barneveld, a rematch from a game that you guys had back in December, 47-34. Barneveld won on your home floor, but as I talked with Coach Myers a little bit ago, teams in December are a little bit different than the teams that are in March. Talk about the things that you've seen from Barneveld recently. What's going to be the key tonight for Shullsburg?
Yeah, I mean, everything with Barneveld starts with Izzy Durst, and you got to try to contain her. You're not going to slow her down. She's going to get her points, but we've got to make sure we contain her and corral her, not let her go for 20. Keep her in the 15, 14 range. And then you have the Meyer girl, you have the Esch girl, who have played very well in the playoffs and before that. So it's a nice team effort, and they're also getting some good contributions from their freshmen as well, in the Norton girl in particular. And so it's going to be a team effort from our standpoint, but we got to really start with Durst and then work back from there.
All right, looking forward to seeing how it plays out. Thanks so much for your time, Coach. Have some fun. Good luck tonight.
Hey, thanks so much.
All right, that's Nathan Russell, head coach of the Shullsburg Miners. We'll have more on the Raleigh Chiefs pregame show after this on 97.7 Country WGLR and the Queen Bee Radio Sports YouTube channel.
Pregame 3.
Speeding and reckless driving are leading causes of injuries and deaths on Wisconsin roadways. Whether you're an athlete or a spectator, control your drive on our streets, county roads, and highways to keep all travelers safe. Don't speed. Don't be reckless. Zero in Wisconsin. Together, we can save lives. This message from the Queen Bee Radio family of stations and the WIAA.
Did you know that Mound City Bank offers free checking to nonprofit organizations? In addition, we offer interest-bearing checking, money market, savings, and certificate of deposit accounts with competitive rates. Every nonprofit checking account includes a free debit card along with many extras. Stop by or call us in Cuba City at 608-744-2141 for more details or any questions. Mound City Bank is proud to be here for you. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Pregame 3.
Wrapping up the Raleigh Cheese pregame show presented by Raleigh Cheese at the intersection of Highways 11 and 23 in the heart of Lafayette County. Don't forget the cheese, Shullsburg and Barneveld in our WIAA Division 5 sectional semifinal on 97.7 Country, WGLR, and the Queen Bee Radio Sports YouTube channel, powered in the postseason by Tim Slack Auction and Realty, and H&M Plumbing, Heating, and Electrical. Our basketball tonight brought to you by Ritchie Implement in Cobb, Barneveld, Darlington, and Lancaster. See their inventory and employment opportunities at richiesInc.com. Coming up, our national anthem, which I believe will be performed live by the Shullsburg Pep Band, who's in the house here this evening. After that, we'll get you the Fuller Smoker Center starting lineup, Cuba City Family Dental colors of the game. And the opening tip for our sectional semifinal tonight. Our first half will be brought to you by First Supply in Platteville. As the teams are lining up, we will step aside for tonight's national anthem from Richland Center.
Respectful behavior for the enjoyment and respect
The Star Spangled Banner performed by the Shullsburg Pep Band ahead of our WIAA Division 5 sectional semifinal on 97.7 Country, WGLR FM Lancaster, and the Queen Bee Radio Sports YouTube channel. Powered in the postseason by Tim Slack Auction and Realty and H&M Plumbing, Heating, and Electrical. Let's get you to the Fuller's Milker Center starting lineups. See Fuller's complete hygiene line and options for your brand new dairy setup or existing parlor remodel. Fuller's in Lancaster, Richland Center, and at Fuller'sMilkerCenter.com. The Barneveld Golden Eagles will be the road team in their purple jerseys tonight. We will introduce them first. 19-7 on the campaign, 11-3 in the Six Rivers East this season. Their starting lineup goes like this: a junior, number 5, Aaron Lassie; a senior, number 12, Bryn Meyer; a junior, number 20, Hannah Esch; a senior, number 34, Kaylee Imone; and a junior wearing number 44, Izzy Durst. For the Shullsburg Miners, 20-7 on the campaign, 10-5 in the Six Rivers West. Their starting lineup: a 5'8 freshman, number 0, Haley Alt; a 5'3 senior, number 3, Olivia Brown; a 5'10 senior, number 4, Taylor Russell. Russell joining the 1,000 rebound club in the win against River Ridge on Saturday, and 6 points away from career point number 1,000 on her career. Also in the starting lineup, a 6-foot freshman, number 10, McKinley Russell. And rounding up the starting lineup for Shullsburg, a 5'7 senior, number 11, Stella Spillane. Those are the Fuller's Milker Center starting lineups. See Fuller's complete hygiene line and options for your brand new dairy setup or existing parlor remodel. Fuller's in Lancaster, Richland Center, and at Fuller'sMilkerCenter.com. The Cuba City Family Dental colors of the game. Brought to you by Cuba City Family Dental, Kieler Family Dental, and Darlington Family Dental. 3 convenient locations to serve your dental needs. Barneveld in their purple Air Jordan jerseys. Barneveld written across the chest in gold with gold numbers and a gold stripe on the shorts. Shullsburg in their home whites. Miners written in front of the Pickaxe logo with red numbers and red trim. Players at the center circle, and Barneveld wins the tip. Jada Imone collects the ball for Barneveld. Now cutting towards the basket is Meyer, and her shot is rejected down low and knocked out of bounds by Taylor Russell. 8 seconds into the game. Our first stoppage, and it'll be Izzy Durst throwing in the inbound pass, baseline right side. Durst gets it into the high right side to Hannah Esch. Esch with a right-handed dribble. Now cross-court pass to the near side to Bryn Meyer. Meyer takes a dribble, hands off to Esch on the high right side. Gets a screen from Imone. Now an underhand toss to Meyer. Meyer steps for a dribble right side of the paint, hands off to Durst. Durst leading scorer, 17 points per game. Her jumper off the left side of the rim, no good. Put back, no good either. Scramble for the rebound, and a foul called against Shullsburg. It'll be the first foul on McKinley Russell, the freshman. And 2 free throws coming up for Jada Imone. Or I beg your pardon, Kaylee Imone, averaging 5.6 points per game and 53% from the free throw line. And her first free throw is knocked in. 1-0. Barneveld leading Shullsburg. 29 seconds into the contest. Our game tonight brought to you by Ritchie Implement in Cobb, Barneveld, Darlington, and Lancaster. See their inventory and employment opportunities at Ritchie'sInc.com. Second free throw rattles in for Imone as well. Kaylee Imone gets 2 points for Barneveld on their opening possession from the charity stripe. Now Shullsburg trying to navigate some pressure in the backcourt. McKinley Russell brings it across the timeline, stops her dribble on the right wing, hands off to the top to Haley Alt, swings it over to the left wing to Olivia Brown. Now to Alt down low, back out right wing 3, off the front of the rim, no good. Scramble for the rebound, and Esch brings it down for Barneveld. Eagles all alone, and a floater is missed, cutting towards the basket for Aaron Lassie, and another foul against Shullsburg. It'll be team foul number 2. And they're going to say it's on Taylor Russell, her first personal. Free throws coming up for Aaron Lassie. And Lassie swishes the first free throw. Makes it 3-0. Barneveld. Aaron Lassie on the season averaging 6 points per game and shooting 70% from the charity stripe. Russell Family Farms of Shullsburg, a proud tradition of family farming in the Shullsburg community since 1852. Russell Family Farms reminds you to support your local ag producers. Free throw missed by Aaron Lassie. Score remains 3-0. Barneveld on top of Shullsburg a minute 5 into our Division 5 sectional semifinal on WGLR and the Queen Bee Radio Sports YouTube channel. On the high right side, Haley Alt gets it down low to McKinley Russell. Now back out to the left wing. Olivia Brown finds Russell down low. Can't get the shot to go down. Scramble for the rebound, and it's collected by Izzy Durst. Golden Eagles leading by 3, 16:33 to play in the first supply, first half. Hannah Esch, catch and shoot, 3 in the left corner. Out the back iron, no, and pulling down the board is number 20, Alexis Salt. Hands off to McKinley Russell. Brings it across the center court stripe along the near sideline. Ball skipped in to Haley Alt, loses the handle, but a hand check foul called against Barneveld. And a push against Izzy Durst, her first personal. Haley Alt set to throw in the inbound pass, baseline right side of the basket. Alt skips it into the right corner to Olivia Brown, stops her dribble on the right wing, back to the corner to Haley Alt. Alt skips it into McKinley Russell, right side of the paint, runs into the lane, tries to get it back to Alexis Alt, and now a tie-up with the basketball and a held ball called. And the alternate possession will keep it with Shullsburg. 16:06 to play in the first supply, first half. Barneveld 3, Shullsburg nothing. Fever River Construction and Electric in Benton, specializing in kitchen and bath remodels. Quality Construction Electric Solutions, serving the Tri-State since 2005. Check out their website or Facebook, or call Chad today as a shot missed by Shullsburg, and Barneveld brings it back across the center court on the far side of the floor. Izzy Durst in the lane. Step and pop floater off the front of the rim, no good. And the rebound pulled down by McKinley Russell. Wrestled it away from 2 Golden Eagles players as the ball skipped in down low. And Alt can't get the shot to go down, being Haley Alt. And the ball ripped out of her hands by Kaylee Imon. She'll hand off to Izzy Durst to bring it across center court again for Barneveld. 15.5 minutes to play in the first supply, first half. 3-0 the score. Hannah Esch under the basket, off the glass and in for 2. Hannah Esch averaging 7 points per game, gets her first 2 there. Off a bank shot, 5-0. Barneveld leading Shullsburg. 15:15 remaining in the first supply, first half. Olivia Brown on the right wing, ball over her head, gives to Alexis Alt at the right elbow, gives it down low to Haley Alt, or beg your pardon, that's McKinley Russell. Can't get the shot to go down. Izzy Durst brings it back across center court, finds Bryn Meyer down low, but that one swatted from behind by McKinley Russell. Ball will stay with Barneveld. 14:56 to play in the first supply, first half. Barneveld 5, Shullsburg 0. Community First Bank, for you the communities where you live, work, and play. Experience for yourself the difference at Community First Bank, cfbank.com. Member FDIC. Aaron Lassie in the left corner, drives in the lane, and that one rejected by McKinley Russell. That's her third block, but they whistle her up for a foul. Looked all ball from my vantage point from the Wolf Construction broadcast booth, but they're going to whistle up McKinley Russell. I have that down as her second. Free throw made by Aaron Lassie. Makes it 6-0 favor of Barneveld. Second free throw knocked in as well. Aaron Lassie now with 3 points. She's 3 of 4 from the free throw line. 7-0. Barneveld leading Shullsburg. Under 15 minutes to play in the first supply, first half. And a very high dribble and a travel going to be called against Haley Alt. Shullsburg turning the ball over. Barneveld with a 7-0 lead early on from Richland Center High School. Mount City Bank's total line of credit allows you to use the equity in your home to do the things you want. Step into Mount City Bank to apply. Offer subject to approval. Member FDIC and an equal housing lender. Learn more at mountcitybank.com. Nice pass down low. Nice finish off the glass and in for Bryn Meyer. And a timeout taken by Shullsburg. 14:32 to play in the first supply, first half. Barneveld 9, Shullsburg 0. Back after this on 97.7 Country, WGLR, and the Queen Bee Radio Sports YouTube channel.
In game 1.
This is Peyton Dewitt from Anderson Weber Toyota in Dubuque. If you're looking for dependability in a new or used vehicle, Toyota has 7 out of the top 12 vehicles that last over 200,000 miles, ranking number 2 in J.D. Power's dependability study. Toyota also has 5 of the top 10 vehicles with the best resale value, according to Kelley Blue Book. Come see me to find your Toyota at Anderson Weber Toyota when you're ready.
Anderson Weber Toyota, next to Target in Dubuque. Visit them online at AndersonWeberToyota.com.
What happened to customer service? You're expected to check yourself out at the store, you're expected to pay 3% extra to use credit cards, and you're expected to unbox your own mattress and set it up yourself. Well, not at Dubuque Mattress. Hi, this is Doug Dolter with Dubuque Mattress. At Dubuque Mattress, customer service is alive and well. When you buy a mattress from us, we take care of everything. We deliver, set up, and get rid of the old mattress for you. We don't charge for using credit cards, and we offer free financing. Dubuque Mattress, for the rest of your life.
Dubuque Mattress Factory, you get a little snooze time.
In game 1.
14:32 to play in the first supply, first half. Barneveld with a 9-0 lead over Shullsburg in our Division 5 sectional semifinal on 97.7 Country, WGLR, and the Queen Bee Radio Sports YouTube channel as Shullsburg trying to navigate this press. But Barneveld comes away with the steal. Driving in is Bryn Meyer. Now back out to Lassie on the right elbow. Underhand toss to Izzy Durst on the right wing. Now catch and shoot jumper inside the arc for number 12, Bryn Meyer. Can't get that shot to go down, and Shullsburg pulls down the rebound. Elliott brings it across center court along the near sideline, dribbles to the right corner, runs into a triple team under the basket, loses the handle of the ball, and a blocking foul will be called against Barneveld. .14:01 to play in the first supply, first half. 9-0 the score, as it's against number 34, Kaylee Imone, her first personal. Inbound pass gets into Taylor Russell, now lobbed in, scramble for the basketball, and Kaylee Imone comes away with the theft. She'll hand off to Izzy Durst, brings it across center court on the far side of the floor, switches to the left hand. Gets a screen from Imone momentarily, now drives to the left elbow, kicks out to Hannah Ash on the left wing. Now Erin Lassie between the rings. Overhead pass to Imone on the right wing. Imone lost the handle momentarily. Now back out to Ash on the left wing. Ash gives back to Lassie. Now to Imone left corner. Jumper just inside the arc. Off the back iron, no. And the rebound pulled down by Taylor Russell. She'll hand back to McKinley Russell to bring it across center court. It's been all Barneveld so far. Shullsburg still looking for their first basket. And a double dribble going to be called against Shullsburg. Now McKinley Russell showing some frustration as Shullsburg turns the ball over again with 13:18 to play in the first supply, first half. 9-0. Barneveld leading Shullsburg. The Village Inn in South Wayne offering daily specials in their Friday fish fry. Get together with friends and family for great food and fun after the game. Check out their full menu on Facebook and watch for pizza specials coming soon. And Ash on the left wing for Barneveld. Skips it over to Erin Lassie, right side of the point. Lassie with a dribble, gets a screen from number 30, Aaliyah Norton, now in the game for Barneveld. Under 13 minutes to play in the first supply, first half. Barneveld with a 9-0 lead over Shullsburg. Winner takes on either Blair Taylor or Oliva Strum on Saturday in lacrosse. Now a three-pointer for Izzy Durst. Back iron, no, and the offensive rebound pulled down by Lassie, and now a held ball called as she got tied up with Addie Woodworth. And the alternate possession will keep it with Barneveld as Izzy Durst will inbound baseline left side. Now subbing in, Stella Spillane checking out back in as number 20, Alexis Alt. Inbound pass gets into Lassie in the left corner. She'll give back to Izzy Durst just inside the three-point arc. Puts up a jumper, knocks it down for two. Izzy Durst with her first points of the game, 11-0. Barneveld leading Shullsburg, 12.5 minutes to play in the first supply, first half. Haley All brings it across center court, hands off to the left corner to Woodworth. Woodworth right-handed dribble, being guarded by Lassie. Ball skip to Alexis Alt, left side of the point. Alt looking for a teammate. Gives to the far side to Addie Woodworth. Now lobbed inside, now a kick out for three on the right wing, off the side iron, no. Shot missed by Olivia Brown. And Barneveld with the rebound. Rebound advantage in Barneveld's favor very early in this game as well. Now Esch loading up for three, left wing, back iron, no. Alt with the rebound for Shullsburg. Alexis Alt with a great box out, now looking for someone to pass to, and she will give off to Olivia Brown, and she tosses ahead to Haley Alt. Ball switches to the right hand. Had the ball poked away from behind momentarily, and a scoop layup is missed, but a foul called against Barneveld. We'll see if it's on the floor before the shot. And they're going to say it's before the shot, so inbounding baseline right side is Haley Alt. Foul goes against Bryn Meyer, her first personal, team foul number 3 for Barneveld. Both teams with 3 fouls apiece in the first half. Inbound pass gets in, and unable to finish is Taylor Russell, and the ball goes out of bounds on the far side of the floor, and it will stay with Shullsburg, as I believe Izzy Durst was the last to touch it for Barneveld. With over 125 years of experience serving their customers' needs, Benton State Bank and its branches, Shullsburg Community Bank and Tennyson Potosi Community Bank have built a reputation of putting the customer and community first. Haley Alt hands off to the high left side to Olivia Brown. Now a nice pass down low, and Russell off the glass and in. Taylor Russell with a 2-point deposit. Taylor Russell now 4 points away from 1,000 on her career, and lets the skunk out of the box for Shullsburg. 11-2 the score. Just over 11 minutes to play in the first half. Meyer with the basketball right side of the paint. Underhand toss to Izzy Durst. Durst between the rings to the free throw line. Finds Aaliyah Norton down low, and Norton off the glass and in for 2. The 6th different score for Barneveld off that 2-point layup. 13-2. Barneveld leading. 10:42 to play in the first half. Scoop layup is missed by Taylor Russell, but she'll go to the line. Another foul against Barneveld. It's team foul number 4. And they're going to say it's on number 30, Aaliyah Norton. That'd be her first. Taylor Russell at the free throw line, averaging 10.5 points and 54% at the free throw line, and misses the first free throw on this trip. Basketball tonight brought to you by the Barneveld Booster Club, wishing Eagles girls basketball all the best in today's game. The Barneveld Booster Club is proud to support all athletes in upholding their winning traditions both on and off the court. Go Eagles. Second free throw for Taylor Russell. That one spit back out too. Rebound Barneveld. 10:35 to play in the first half. Barneveld 13, Shullsburg 2. Izzy Durst brings it across center court on the far side of the floor. Now dribbles to the right wing, and a timeout taken by Jim Myers of Barneveld. Stops the clock with 10:28 to play in the first half. Again, 13-2. Barneveld in the lead. 30-second stop will stay here. Tell you that our broadcast is brought to you by Ritchie Implements in Cobb, Barneveld, Darlington, and Lancaster. See their inventory and employment opportunities at richies.inc.com. Russell Family Farms of Shullsburg, a proud tradition of family farming in the Shullsburg community since 1852. Russell Family Farms reminds you to support your local ag producers. Fever River Construction and Electric in Benton, specializing in kitchen and bath remodels. Quality construction and electric solutions serving the tri-state since 2005. Check out their website or Facebook and call Chad today. The Village Inn in South Wayne, offering daily specials on their Friday fish fry. Get together with friends and family for great food and fun after the game. Check out their full menu on Facebook and watch for pizza specials coming soon. Coming out of the Barneveld timeout, 13-2. Eagles leading the Lady Miners with 10:25 to play in the first half. And Ash with the ball over her head tries to lob it into Durst, and Durst just throws it off the foot of number 3, Olivia Brown, on the far side of the floor. Izzy Durst will inbound baseline right side for the Golden Eagles. Community First Bank, freeing the communities where you live, work, and play. Experience for yourself the difference at Community First Bank. CFBank.com. Member FDIC. Ball at the top is Tatum Thousand now in the game for the Golden Eagles. Hannah Ash with it on the right side of the point. Ball over her head. Hands out to Kaylee Imone. Imone driving towards the basket. Has it knocked out of her hands. And getting the block and the steal is Taylor Russell for Shullsburg. Now under 10 minutes to play in the first half. 13-2. Barneveld leading Shullsburg. Stella Spillane, high left side. Hands off to the left corner to number 12, Addie Woodworth. Now back out to the top to Taylor Russell. Back to the near side to Olivia Brown. Driving in as Taylor Russell kicks it out to Brown. Brown, right side of the paint, skips it in to Russell. Underhand toss to McKinley Russell. Her shot's off target, and the rebound pulled down by Hannah Esch. Cold shooting so far for Shullsburg tonight. Now Lassie driving in, steps her dribble. Right side of the paint, back out to Esch in the right corner. Esch cross-court pass to Imon. Now lobbed over to Izzy Durst, left corner, catch and shoot, 3 off the right side of the rim, and the rebound pulled down by Eddie Woodworth of Shullsburg, and a whistle. And they're going to say a foul on Barneveld. I believe they're saying a foul on Erin Lassie. That'd be her first personal. And team foul number 5. Our game tonight brought to you by Sheetles Heating and Cooling, your local Daikin dealer. Call Bradley Schreiner for heating, ventilating, and air conditioning service from Sheetles Heating and Cooling in Bloomington. Under 9 minutes to play in the first supply, first half. 13-2, and another turnover for Shullsburg as Olivia Brown had the ball go between her legs and out of bounds on the right corner. And Tatum Thousand will inbound for Barneveld with 8:56 to play in the first supply, first half. Still 13-2, Barneveld leading Shullsburg. Winner goes to the sectional final at La Crosse Logan on Saturday afternoon. We'll follow the winner of this game to La Crosse on one of our Queen Bee Radio family of stations and on the Queen Bee Radio Sports YouTube channel as the ball poked out of bounds by Barneveld along the near sideline. It'll be, or off Shullsburg, beg your pardon. It'll be Barneveld inbounding. Erin Lassie set to throw it in. She'll throw it in right in front of the Miners bench. Gets it into Izzy Durst right in front of the center court stripe. Cross-court pass to Hannah Esch. Now in the corner, Tatum Thousand for 3. Side iron, no. Imon with the rebound. Now back out. Izzy Durst, she'll load up for 3. Right side of the point. Got it! Izzy Durst now with 5 points, 16-2. Golden Eagles leading Shullsburg, 8:20 to play in the first supply, first half. Kinley Russell trying to navigate the pressure in the backcourt. Now gives out to the top. Alt cutting towards the basket, loses her footing. Ball goes out of bounds, and I believe they're going to say a foul on Barneveld. This will be team foul number 6. And free throws coming up for number 0, Haley Alt, looking for her first points of the game, averaging 13.2 points per game. And the first free throw is knocked in. The foul does go against Kaylee Imon. That's her second. Again, team foul number 6 for Barneveld. Tatum Thousand checking out of the game. And Bryn Meyer back in, and the second free throw is swished by Haley Alt. Alt averaging 81% from the charity stripe on the season, 2 for 2 to begin the contest tonight. 8 minutes to play in the first supply, first half. Barneveld 16, Shullsburg 4. Hannah Esch lost the handle momentarily, but able to recover and hands off to Durst. She loads up for 3. Can't get it off the back iron, and the rebound collected by Erin Lassie. Offensive board for Barneveld. Nice pass down low to Meyer off the... No, she can't get the shot to go down. Another offensive board, though, as Norton able to collect that one. And a three-pointer miss by Erin Lassie off the left wing. And Shullsburg comes away with the board. Kinley Russell finds a teammate in the left wing. Back iron, no. Three-pointer miss by Stella Spillane. And Barneveld collects the rebound. 7:20 to play in the first supply, first half. 16-4. Barneveld leading Shullsburg. Izzy Durst on the high right side. Dribbles to the left elbow. Now back out to Erin Lassie in the corner. Cross-court pass to Bryn Meyer. Now to Hannah Esch. Skips it to Lassie in the left wing. Durst open, left corner. She'll load up for 3. Back iron, no. Hannah Esch with the rebound, and a foul against Shullsburg off the rebound. That'll be personal foul number 2 on McKinley Russell. Team foul number 4 of the half for Shullsburg, and with 7 minutes to play in the first supply, first half, 16-4. Golden Eagles leading the Lady Miners as Alexis Alt and McKinley Russell check out. Now in the game is number 5, Courtney Thean. As the inbound pass gets into Hannah Esch. She loads up for 3. Off the front of the rim, no good. Rebound pulled down by Shullsburg. Ball pushed ahead to Spillane. And Spillane dribbles to the right wing. Now back out to the top to Brown. Now left wing, Haley Alt. Taylor Russell lobs it down low. Off the glass, no good as Steen misses, but she'll go to the line. Another foul against Barneveld. Team foul number 7, so bonus free throws for Shullsburg the rest of the way, and that will be the second personal on Bryn Meyer. Basketball tonight brought to you by Anderson Weber Toyota Dubuque, powering our audio stream. Anderson Weber Toyota, when you are ready. Thean hits the first free throw on this trip. Thean averaging 1 point per game and shooting 42% at the line. 6:43 to play in the first half. 16-5. Barneveld leading Shullsburg. Thean shoots her second free throw, and that one rattles in. 16-6. Barneveld leading Shullsburg. Under 6:40 to play until halftime. Izzy Durst calling out the signal, hands off to Hannah Esch on the left wing. Underhand toss here, and Lassie cuts towards the top. And a foul against Barneveld, I believe. Or no, they're going to say it's against Shullsburg. I thought that was a moving screen on Norton. But they say it's on Shullsburg, and that's a foul on Haley Alt. The coach Nathan Russell wanting an explanation with the near side official, and play is stopped for a moment. Now I think the officials are going to talk this over. Officials are saying it's supposed to be a 1-and-1. But it's team foul number 5 on Shullsburg. I think one of the officials has the teams mixed up on the scoreboard. 6:29 to play in the first half. 16-6. Barneveld leads. And the inbound pass gets in to Aaliyah Norton. Izzy Durst able to recover it in the left corner. Durst trying to get past 2 defenders. Now dribbles to the top of the arc. Now right side of the point. Dribbles behind her back. Gets a stream from Norton. Underhand toss to Hannah Esch. Now to Maya Norton. Over on the right wing. Durst gets it back, tie up for the ball, but able to recover it. No held ball called. Izzy Durst will reset. Durst, left-handed dribble, switches to the right hand, to the right elbow. Back out to the top. Aaliyah Norton loads up for 3, knocks it down! Aaliyah Norton with the triple. That's her 5th of the season, 19-6. Barneveld leading Shullsburg, 5:44 to play in the first half. The cross-court pass is deflected but recovered before going out of bounds by Olivia Brown. Hands off to the right corner, and a foul against Barneveld. I believe Hannah Esch tried to draw a charge but got called for a block instead. One-on-one coming up for Shullsburg with 5:36 to play in the first half, 19-6. Barneveld in the lead. And again, a 1-and-1. For Haley Alt, she's 2 for 2 at the line so far. Grant Regional Health Center's ortho team, Dr. Brad Binsfeld and Nate Stocco, PAC, provide exceptional care for sports-related injuries. Grant Regional Health Center, better health starts here. First free throw made by Alt. She's now 3 for 3, accounting for all 3 points on her stat line. Herbst's Ace Hardware at Home Center in Bloomington and Herbst's Ace Hardware at the bottom of Main and Platteville. See Herbst's for the perfect paint for your next project. Herbst's Ace Hardware in Bloomington and Platteville. Second free throw also good for Haley Alt. 19-8 the new score. 5.5 minutes to play until halftime. Izzy Durst gives to Erin Lassie, who wasn't expecting the pass. Now hands out to Aaliyah Norton, left wing. Now Hannah Esch in the left corner, dribbles to the top. Hands out to Lassie, right wing, driving towards the basket, runs into a double team. Gives it down low to Aaliyah Norton. Her shot off the front of the rim, no good. Volleyball for the rebound. Lassie able to collect it, gives out to the top to Durst. Durst finds Norton on the right wing. All over her head, now decides to dribble, trying to get in on Taylor Russell. Stops to dribble in the corner, looking for someone to pass to. And Izzy Durst trying to pass it in down low, and a turnover for Barneveld. So I think they called Norton for a travel. And it will be Shullsburg ball. 4:58 to play until halftime, 19-8. Barneveld leading Shullsburg in our Division 5 sectional semifinal on 97.7 Country, WGLR, and the Queen Bee Radio Sports YouTube channel. McKinley Russell brings it across center court along the near side. Cross-court pass to Haley Alt. Now out to the top to number 3, Olivia Brown. Overhead toss to the right wing to Haley Alt. Skips it in to Taylor Russell. Now back out to Haley Alt on the right wing, down low. Pass down low to Thien, now back out. Open 3, left wing. Off the front of the rim for McKinley Russell. Scramble for the rebound. Aaliyah Norton pulls it down for Barneveld. Izzy Durst trying to bring it across the center court stripe. We're under 4:20 to play till halftime. Still 19-8 in favor of Barneveld. Shullsburg wants a foul on a potential moving screen. As the ball is loose on the right wing, Izzy Durst able to recover it, finds Lassie down low, nice vision. And Lassie unable to finish because she got whacked on the way up. Clock is stopped with 4:03 to go till halftime, 19-8 the score. And Erin Lassie back at the free throw line. She's 3 of 4 on the game so far. Foul goes against number 4, Taylor Russell, and that's her third. First free throw is swished for Erin Lassie. Russell offices here to assist as your local legal representation. Call for a consultation to discuss personal injury, estate planning, family law, criminal defense, probate administration, and more. Proudly serving Southern Wisconsin. Russell Law offices. Second free throw also good for Lassie. Accounting for all 5 points on her stat line, 21-8. Barneveld leading Shullsburg, under 4 minutes to go till halftime. Olivia Brown with it on the right wing, now out to the top to McKinley Russell, lobs it down low to Alexis Alt, now back out, long range three, left wing. Shot missed off the back iron by Haley Alt, and the rebound collected by Barneveld. Izzy Durst dribbles behind her back as she crosses the Richland Center Hornets logo at center court. Erin Lassie between the rings, hands off to Maya Norton, but has the ball poked out of her hand, and a hold called against Barneveld, I believe. After the steal, that will be team foul number 9, so still a 1-and-1 for Shullsburg with 3:29 to go till halftime, 21-8. In favor of the Golden Eagles, and free throws coming up for number 10, McKinley Russell. McKinley Russell on the season averaging 9.3 points per game. Shoots 62% from the free throw line. First free throw coming up. Brian's Auto Body and Paint Specialist, the pros at Brian's, gets the job done right. For unexpected dings and major repair projects, head to Brian's Auto Body and Paint. And Lancaster, first free throw made by McKinley Russell. Makes it 21-9 with 3:29 to play until the McNett Electric halftime report. Second free throw for the Southpaw shooter. Hits that one. Makes it 21-10 with 3:29 to play. She checks out of the game. Now in is number 1, Isabel Weigel. Izzy Durst brings it across center court. Hands off to the right wing to Tatum Thousand. Now back to Durst on the right wing. Durst gets a screen from Aaliyah Norton. Dribbles between her legs. Now right-handed dribble at the right elbow. Gets Erin Lassie on the left wing. Lassie driving in, kicks out. Thousand, open three, right wing, got it! Tatum Thousand with three-pointer number 17 on the season, 24-10. Barneveld leading Shullsburg under 3 minutes to play in the first supply, first half. Haley All brings it across center court. Left-handed dribble between the rings, hands off to Weigel on the left wing. Weigel stops her dribble, hands off to the left corner to Olivia Brown. Brown, baseline, puts up a floater, back iron, no, scramble for the rebound. Hannah Esch had it momentarily, but gives it right back to Alexis Alt, and she deposits 2. Alexis Alt with her first points of the game, averaging 2.8 points per game, 24-12. Barneveld doubling up Shullsburg as a shot missed, but a foul against Shullsburg will send Aaliyah Norton to the free throw line. Aaliyah Norton with 5 points, had a three-pointer earlier in the game. That was number 5 for her on the season. The foul goes against number 20, Alexis Alt, her first personal team foul, number 7. Bonus free throws for Barneveld. The rest of the first supply, first half. First free throw missed by Norton on this trip. Second free throw is good. Leah Norton now with 6 points on the game, 25-12. Barneveld leading Shullsburg, 2:15 to play in the first supply, first half. Kinley Russell brings it across center court along the near sideline. Stops her dribble on the right wing, looking for a teammate to pass to. Finds Olivia Brown on the left wing. Now a catch-and-shoot three for Spillane in the left corner, overshoots the rim. Russell trying to track down the rebound, but the ball is stolen away by Norton. Gives out to Erin Lassie, now out to Durst. Durst sprints across center court, pushes ahead to Esch. Esch trying to bank it in. That one off target, and Spillane with the rebound. Land tries to push it ahead, but it's stolen by Barneveld, and a layup for Izzy Durst off the steal. Izzy Durst now with 7 points, 27-12, 95 seconds left in the first supply, first half. Still Spillane on the left wing being guarded by Aaron Lassie. Skipped over to Haley Alt. Alt with a left-handed yo-yo dribble. Switches to the right hand. Hands off to the right wing to Spillane. Now Alexis Alt, top of the arc. Hands out to Olivia Brown. Minute 10 to go until halftime. 27-12. Barneveld leading Shullsburg. Ball lobbed in. Haley Alt misses the shot, but a foul against Barneveld. And it's double bonus time for Shullsburg the rest of the first supply, first half with 1:05 to play. Foul goes against Aaliyah Norton. That's her second. And the first free throw missed by Haley Alt. That's her first miss of the night. She's now 4 for 5 on the game. McNett Electric in Belmont can assist with all of your electrical needs. Chip and his crew at McNett Electric are on call and ready to help you with your agricultural, business, and commercial needs. McNett Electric in Belmont. Second free throw good. 27-13, 1:03 to play. Barneveld in the lead and in possession of the ball. Izzy Durst takes her time walking across center court. Calls out the signal. Now has an open lane, cutting towards the basket. Her layup is off the side of the rim, and Alexis Salt with the rebound for Shullsburg. 45 seconds to play till halftime. Shullsburg trying to close out strong. Olivia Brown between the rings, hands off to the right wing to Haley Alt. Looks at Spillane, now skips it over to her in the right corner. Now back out to the right wing, catch and shoot three. Off the front of the rim for Haley Alt, and the rebound pulled down by number 32, Jada Imode. She'll hand back to Izzy Durst to bring it across center court. Barneveld likely holding for the last shot. 15 seconds to play, 27-13. Barneveld in the lead. Durst just in front of the center court stripe. 8 seconds left. Durst drives into the free throw line. Kicks out to Hannah Esch for three. Overshoots the rim. And Olivia Brown with the rebound. He's it from half court. And that went off target. And we go to halftime with Barneveld leading Shullsburg 27-13. Basketball tonight brought to you by Ayers Furniture in downtown Ridgeway for free delivery on heirloom quality furniture for every room in your home. Be sure to visit Ayers Furniture and AyersFurniture.com, and by Clare Bank with their 8 convenient locations in southwest Wisconsin, proud to support our community events. Clare Bank, where they say we can do that, member FDIC, and an equal housing lender. Coming up, the McNett Electric halftime report. We'll check in on the shoebox scoreboard, recap the individual scoring through one half of play at Richland Center. If we have time, we'll tell you what we have coming up tomorrow night on our Queen Bee Radio family of stations for regional semifinal boys basketball. The McNett Electric halftime report coming your way next on 97.7 Country, WGLR, and the Queen Bee Radio Sports YouTube channel.
In game 2.
Are high bank fees draining your wallet? It's time for a change.
At People's State Bank, they believe in low fees that put you first.
Tired of being charged for using your debit card, sneaky paper statement fees, or monthly maintenance fees?
With People's State Bank's People's Checking Account, those fees are a thing of the past.
Worried about ATM fees?
At People's State Bank, they reimburse you for up to 3 ATM fees per month. They work hard to keep your money where it belongs, in your pocket.
Make the switch to People's State Bank today. Visit a branch near you or peoplesfinancial.com. Member FDIC.
Hello, Mitch here from Kieler Family Dental. There's never been a better time to explore what's possible for you and your family at our 3 state-of-the-art facilities. From routine dental care to same-day crowns to clear aligners, veneers, and implants, we cover a wide spectrum of dental services. Call our team and experience patient-centered care for you and your family at Cuba City, Darlington, and Kieler Family Dental. Ask about our new patient specials. Keep smiling, Tri-States.
In game 2.
Grant Regional Health Center and People's State Bank coverage of high school girls basketball is presented by Cuba City, Darlington, and Kieler Family Dental, and Carey Seamless Gutters and Overhead Doors on 97.7 Country, WGLR, and the Queen Bee Radio Sports YouTube channel, powered in the postseason by Tim Slack Auction and Realty, and H&M Plumbing, Heating, and Electrical. Our halftime score in Richland Center, Barneveld leading Shullsburg 27-13. The McNett Electric halftime report coming your way next on 97.7 Country, WGLR, and the Queen Bee Radio Sports YouTube channel.
in Game 3.
Like any business, success in dairying is often determined by who you know rather than what you know. That's why it's good to know the pros at Fuller's, your Gia dealer. Fuller's is your source for the hygiene brand of products, as well as other dairy hygiene products. Make your operation more efficient and profitable, and get the most out of your dairy herd by partnering with the experts at Fuller's Milker Center, LLC, your local Gia dealer in Lancaster, Richland Center, and Fuller'sMilkerCenter.com.
Join Grant Regional's pulmonary experts for a free community talk on Thursday, March 13th from 9 to 10 a.m. If you have COPD or other lung conditions, this event is for you. Learn about treatment options, breathing techniques, and how to improve your quality of life. Connect with others over coffee and donuts. Caregivers are welcome too. First 14 people receive a free gift, so sign up today at grantregional.com/lungs or call 608-723-1379 to reserve a spot. Take a step toward better breathing today. Grant Regional Health Center. Better health starts here.
In Game 3.
Halftime at Richland Center, 27-13. Shullsburg leading, or Barneveld leading Shullsburg. On our McNett Electric halftime report, brought to you by McNett Electric. For all your electrical needs, call McNett Electric in Belmont. Some shoebox scoreboard updates on the brought to you by the Shoebox in Black Earth, the largest independent shoe store in the Midwest. At the half, Edgerton leading Prairie du Chien at 21-13 on the Queen Bee Radio Sports YouTube channel. Halftime on Super Hits 106, Cuba City all over Belleville, 40-22. And also in Division 3, Laconia 40, East Troy 17. Those are the updates that we can tell you about on our Shoebox scoreboard, presented by the Shoebox in Black Earth, the largest independent shoe store in the Midwest. Our game tonight brought to you by Ritchie Implement in Cobb, Barneveld, Darlington, and Lancaster. See their inventory and employment opportunities at richiesinc.com. Coming up next, we'll recap the individual scoring for both teams as the McNett Electric halftime report continues after this on 97.7 Country, WGLR, and the Queen Bee Radio Sports YouTube channel.
In Game 4.
Who's gotten this text? Please pick up milk and bread on your way home. Milk is easy, skim or 2%, but with so many choices, the bread aisle can be a bit much. Thankfully, I'm friends with Loafy. He gave me a tip that makes finding the perfect loaf as simple as he is. For the only bread that's baked locally and delivered fresh daily, just look for the Country Hearth logo on the package. And not only is it the best, dozens of Country Hearth products now have also lower prices. So the next time you're lost in the bread aisle, take it from Loafy and look for Country Hearth.
Some things are meant to come in a box, like chocolates, phones, or jewelry, but some things aren't, like a mattress. Hi, this is Doug Dolter with Dubuque Mattress, and there are two major reasons why your next mattress should not come from a box. First, when foam is compressed for too long, it will lose its ability to return to its full thickness. And second, a good quality mattress, one worth the money you paid for it, is too heavy to ship by parcel service. With mattresses, lighter isn't better, period. Dubuque Mattress, for the rest of your life.
Dubuque Mattress Factory, you get a little snooze time.
In Game 4.
Great Regional Health Center and People's State Bank coverage of high school girls basketball presented by Cuba City, Darlington, and Kieler Family Dental, and Carey Seamless Gutters and Overhead Doors on 97.7 Country, WGLR, and the Queen Bee Radio Sports YouTube channel, powered in the postseason by Tim Slack Auction and Realty, in H&M Plumbing, Heating, and Electrical. Tyler Dictanis with you from the Wolf Construction broadcast booth. Recapping the individual scoring for both teams. Barneveld being led in scoring by Izzy Durst with 7. 6 points for Aaliyah Norton. 5 points for Erin Lassie. All of her points coming from the free throw line. Tatum Thousand had a 3-pointer. Bryn Meyer and Hannah Esch and Kaylee Imon with 2 points apiece. Jada Imon saw action in the first half and did not score, as did number 10, Maya Norton. For Shullsburg, they are led by Haley Alt with 5 points. She's 5 of 6 at the free throw line through the first half, and then it's all 2-pointers. Taylor Russell with 2, Courtney Thiem with 2, and McKinley Russell with 2, and Alexis Alt with 2. Addie Woodward saw action but did not score. Stella Spillane started but has not scored, as did Olivia Brown. And the story of the first half, Barneveld just limiting Shullsburg offensively. The pressure defense really giving Shullsburg some trouble, and a lot of one-shot possessions through one half of play for Shullsburg. Barneveld jumped out to an 11-0 lead and really haven't looked back from that point on. That might be an early tri-core turning point unless Shullsburg puts something together here to begin the second half. Again, 27-13, the halftime score here from Richland Center High School. The winner of this game again taking on the winner of Blair Taylor and Oliva Strum. We'll see if we can track down a score of that game on our shoebox scoreboard. And we will follow the winner of this game to La Crosse Logan. Game set for a 1 o'clock tip. It will be on the Queen Bee Radio Sports YouTube channel. We'll figure out our station coverage as well before the night is over. But coming up, the second half from Richland Center. 27-13, the halftime score. This has been the McNett Electric Halftime Report. For all of your electrical needs, call McNett Electric of Belmont. Second half coming up next on 97.7 Country, WGLR FM Lancaster, and the Queen Bee Radio Sports YouTube channel.
In Game 5.
Milk has been building champions for centuries. Research shows that real milk builds pregame muscle, and low-fat chocolate milk restores postgame muscle for athletes like few other beverages. That's why the pros know they're gonna need milk to fuel their performance. Learn their inspiring stories at gonnaneedmilk.com. GONNA needmilk.com. Brought to you by Dairy Farmers of Wisconsin.
Carey Seamless Gutters and Overhead Doors of Belmont and Prairie du Chien is who to call for top quality CHI overhead doors. Enhance the curb appeal and security of your home by choosing the fine line of CHI overhead doors from Carey's. And when it comes to seamless gutters that keep your home protected from water damage, Carey's has you covered too. Visit Carey'sGuttersandDoors.com today to learn more. They'll service all the rest, and they deal in the best. Get your new CHI overhead doors at Carey's Seamless Gutters and Overhead Doors, Belmont and Prairie du Chien.
In Game 5.
Just moments away from the start of the second half from Richland Center. 27-13, Barneveld leading Shullsburg in our Division 5 sectional semifinal on 97.7 Country, WGLR, and the Queen Bee Radio Sports YouTube channel. Another halftime score we can tell you about. Oliva Strum leading Blair Taylor at the half, 26-18. The winner of this game plays the winner of that game. Special thanks to Frank McGettigan for texting me that update. Basketball tonight brought to you by Donnie's Tire and Auto. Call the only hooker in town for 24-hour touring service at 568-3014. That's 568-3014. Your home for excellent car care is at Donnie's Tire and Auto in Dickeyville. Gary's Pest Control in Dickeyville. Gary's Pest Control salutes our local athletes. Gary's Pest Control with over 40 years of professional, friendly service. Shullsburg will begin with the ball to begin the second half, working from right to left as we see it from the Wolf Construction broadcast booth and as you see it on the Queen Bee Radio Sports YouTube channel. Haley Alt between the rings, hands off to Taylor Russell, cutting towards the basket. Nice pass and jumper made right side of the paint for McKinley Russell. McKinley Russell now up to 4 points. Good start for the second half for Shullsburg, 27-15. 25 seconds into the second half, and shot missed by Barneveld. Rebound pulled down by Taylor Russell. Thought there might have been a hell ball called, but Shullsburg keeps possession. McKinley Russell dribbles to the high right side, looks for a teammate, gives off to Taylor Russell at the right elbow. Now back out to the top to Spillane. Spillane stops her dribble, gives to McKinley Russell on the right wing. Russell lobs it in, but stolen away by Kaylee Imone. She'll hand off to Izzy Durst. Durst sprints across center court, hands off to Bryn Meyer. Meyer wearing a brace on that right knee. She was mentioned in the Russell office's injury report during Coach Meyer's pregame interview. Now Hannah Esch with it on the right wing, lobs it into Meyer, right side of the paint. Meyer stops her dribble to the free throw line. Now gets Aaron Lassie. Lassie towards the bucket, hands out to Imone. Imone cutting towards the basket. Her shot ricochets off the bottom of the backboard. Scramble for the rebound. Ball kept alive by Barneveld. Lassie loading up for three. Left wing, short of the rim. And pulling down the board is Haley Alt. And a blocking foul will be called against Barneveld. This will go against number 20, Hannah Esch. And that down is her second. Team foul number 1 of the half for Barneveld. Basketball tonight brought to you by People's State Bank. For personal, home, business, and ag loans, visit one of their area convenient locations or visit peoplesfinancial.com. Member FDIC. Haley Alt on the high right side. Skips to Taylor Russell, right side of the paint. Goes towards the basket, off the glass and in for Taylor Russell. Taylor Russell now 2 points away from 1,000 points on her career. 10-point lead for Barneveld, 27-17, 16:05 to play. And Ash on the high left side gives out to the top to Bryn Meyer. Meyer underhand toss to Durst. Durst dribbles in the lane, puts up a floater, knocks it down. Izzy Durst so good shooting with that left hand. She's got 9 points, 29-17. Barneveld leading Shullsburg, 15:44 to play. Spillane on the high right side gives out to the top to McKinley Russell, lobs it to Taylor Russell at the right elbow. Now McKinley driving towards the basket, left-handed layup, no good. Rebound pulled down by Kaylee Imone, and now a collision. Right side of the basketball is loose, and Hannah Esch finally able to collect the ball cleanly for Barneveld. And a jumper on the left side is knocked down by Erin Lassie. Erin Lassie with her first field goal of the game. She's got 7 points and an official stoppage with 15:16 to play in the game. Didn't see what the stoppage was for, but it'll be Shullsburg ball. 31-17, Barneveld leading Shullsburg. Basketball tonight brought to you by WCC Brands Custom Apparel in Kieler and at WCC-brands.com and by Voss Electric. Call Brad Adrian and Josh Busher at Voss Electric, Lancaster, and Fenimore. McKinley Russell taking her time, bringing it across center court, being chased down by Hannah Esch. Now gets to Spillane in the corner. And her skip pass is deflected and stolen away by Erin Lassie, and she's double-teamed, but able to find Izzy Durst to bring it across center court. Durst dribbles behind her back, puts up a floater. No, it's blocked and stolen away by McKinley Russell. 1-on-2 back the other way, loses the handle, and a foul against Barneveld. They're going to say the foul was on the floor before the shot. Or no, they are going to say it wasn't. McKinley Russell was lining up for a free throw, and now they're saying it was on the floor. Now the officials trying to sort this out. It will be Shullsburg inbounding baseline left side. Haley Alt will throw it in. Lobbed into McKinley Russell in the left corner. Russell gets to Haley Alt. Now down low. Taylor Russell for point 1,000. Can't get the lucky bounce, and the rebound pulled down by Izzy Durst. 31-17, Barneveld leading, 14:33 to play. And Durst collides with a Shullsburg player, and I believe a block will be called against the Lady Miners. They're going to say a push on McKinley Russell. That'd be her third. Team foul number 1. Izzy Durst inbounding baseline right side of the basket for Barneveld. Sloan Implement, your official John Deere dealer in Bloomington, Cuba City, Montfort, and at Sloans.com. Floater off the back iron, no good. Taylor Russell with the rebound for Shullsburg. She'll hand off to McKinley. McKinley Russell brings it across center court, hands out to Haley Alt on the left wing. Haley Alt dribbles between the rings, hands off to the left corner to Addie Woodworth. Woodworth skips it to Alt. Now Taylor Russell. There's the bounce, and there's point 1,000. Taylor Russell now with 6 and exactly 1,000 points on her career. 31-19. Barneveld leading Shullsburg with 13:50 to play. Erin Lassie left wing. Now to the right elbow. Hands off to the left elbow. Now to Erin Lassie under the basket. Skips it into Esch, and Esch can't get the floater to go off the back iron. And the rebound pulled down by McKinley Russell. McKinley Russell pushes ahead to Haley Alt. Haley Alt with a right-handed dribble being trailed by Hannah Esch. Now to Spillane in the right wing. Spillane stops her dribble. Now hands out to Taylor Russell right side of the point. Pass into McKinley Russell, but a foul on the floor. Stops the clock with 13:21. 31-19, Barneveld leading Shullsburg. Olivia Brown checks back into the game. Addie Woodworth checks out. And Aaliyah Norton will check in for Barneveld. That will send Erin Lassie to the bench. Throwing in the inbound pass will be number 3, Olivia Brown. Carey Seamless Gutters and Overhead Doors of Belmont. Prairie du Chien at Carey'sGuttersandDoors.com. Inbound pass, and there's a whistle immediately. Another foul against Aaliyah Norton. That's her third. Team foul number 4 for Barneveld. Inbound pass gets into Taylor Russell, right side of the paint. Now off to the right wing to number 0, Haley Alt. Alt gets to Olivia Brown. Alt gets it right back in the right corner. Crossover dribble, goes baseline, skips it over to the left corner, and a 3, no good for Stella Spillane. Offensive rebound, shot is blocked from behind, and scramble for the basketball. Somehow, Bryn Meyer collects the ball with 3 Shullsburg Miners right there. Now Norton with a jumper on the right wing, or the right side of the paint, off the front of the rim, no good. And then McKinley Russell back the other way, skips it ahead to Taylor, saves it from going out of bounds. Now to Spillane. Now a 3-pointer, Haley out left wing, ball spit back out. And the offensive rebound for Olivia Brown. Tries to hand back to McKinley Russell, poked out of bounds on the far sideline. It will stay with Shullsburg with 12.5 minutes to play, 31-19. Barneveld leading Shullsburg. Bytech Resource Management of Greener Way, Bytech Resource Management of Monroe, and Carver's Hardwood Flooring. For hardwood flooring stair installation and refinishing needs, call Ryan Carver, the only National Wood Flooring Association certified installer, sander, and finisher in the tri-state area. Carver's Hardwood Flooring in Benton. Olivia Brown with it on the high right side for Shullsburg. Drives in the lane, loses the handle, scramble for the ball, right side of the lane, and a hell ball called. As Tatum Thousand got tied up with Olivia Brown, and alternate possession gives it to the Golden Eagles, leading 31-19 with 12:19 to play in the second half. Krantz Auto Parts, your local hardware Hank and Napa dealer. See Rob Krantz and the crew at Krantz Auto Parts for full service repair on cars and light trucks too. Krantz Auto Parts of Fenimore. Norton at the left elbow, hands off to Izzy Durst, right wing. Now Bryn Meyer driving in, kicks out left wing, now to the top to Thousand. Izzy Durst, right wing, being guarded by Olivia Brown. Dribbles to the free throw line, now retreats to the right wing. Calls for a screen from number 2, Eliza Gordon. Decides not to take it. Now she's tied up at the left elbow, and a whistle and a reach in. No, they're going to say a travel on Izzy Durst. Thought it might have been a reach in foul for a moment. I guess the whistle blew first, and with 11:46 to play, Shullsburg takes possession, trailing 31-19. McKinley Russell brings it across center court on the far side, switches to the left hand, stops her dribble, left side of the point. Hands off to Taylor Russell. Now a catch and shoot 3 for Haley Alt. That one somehow doesn't drop. And the rebound pulled down by Spillane, and a whistle against Barneveld. Eliza Gordon whistled up for her first foul. Team foul number 5 for Barneveld. Shullsburg with just 1 foul. Inbound lobbed into McKinley Russell, right wing. Now drives in, tries to bank it in, knocks it in. McKinley Russell now with 6. Back to a 10-point lead for Barneveld. 31-21, 11:15 to play. Bryn Meyer. And a timeout taken by Barneveld with 11:10 to play. It's a full timeout. We'll take one too. Back after this on 97.7 Country, WGLR, and the Queen Bee Radio Sports YouTube channel.
In Game 6.
Are high bank fees draining your wallet? It's time for a change.
At People's State Bank, they believe in low fees that put you first.
Tired of being charged for using your debit card, sneaky paper statement fees, or monthly maintenance fees?
With People's State Bank's People's Checking Account, those fees are a thing of the past.
Worried about ATM fees?
At People's State Bank, they reimburse you for up to 3 ATM fees per month. They work hard to keep your money where it belongs, in your pocket.
Make the switch to People's State Bank today. Visit a branch near you or peoplesfinancial.com. Member FDIC.
Hello, Dr. Matt here from Cuba City Family Dental. Something we take pride in is having 3 state-of-the-art facilities in Cuba City, Kieler, and Darlington. Our investment in the latest technology and innovative services allows us to provide top-notch dental care to our area families. Take control of your oral health and make an appointment with our team, and let's make your smile the best it can be. Contact Cuba City, Darlington, and Kieler Family Dental now, and let's start this journey together. Keep smiling, Tri-States.
In Game 6.
Barneveld 31, Shullsburg 21, 11:10 to play in the second half. Hannah Ash gets the inbound pass from Izzy Durst. Dribbles to the right wing, underhand toss to Durst. Now back to Ash on the right wing. Ball skipped in. No, that one stolen away by Shullsburg. I believe that was McKinley Russell. No, it was Haley Alt with the theft. Bryn Meyer had an open lane, but the pass was off target. Now Shullsburg comes away with the steal, trying to make it a single-digit deficit on this possession. Ball down low to McKinley Russell. Now back out to the right wing to Olivia Brown. Down low to Alt. Off the glass. Count the bucket. Haley Alt now with 7 points. 31-23. Shullsburg trying to claw their way back into this one. Bryn Meyer, right wing, drives in. And now it's swatted out of bounds by number 10, McKinley Russell. It'll stay with Barneveld. But great rejection there by McKinley Russell with authority. Izzy Durst will throw in the inbound pass, baseline right side. TC Networks of Platteville from IT consulting to security cameras, door access control, and more. Learn more about how they can help you at tcnetworks.com. Inbound pass gets in to Kaylee Imon on the right wing. Spins her way in the lane and puts it off the glass and in for two. Nice move in the lane by Kaylee Imon. 4 points for her on the game. Back to a 10-point lead for Barneveld. 33-23, just over 10 minutes left. Haley Alt drives into the right corner, trying to get past Erin Lassie. Stops her dribbles, skips it in to McKinley Russell. Now back out, and saving her from going into the backcourt is Stella Spillane. And a pass is stolen away by Bryn Meyer, and gets back to Izzy Durst to bring it across center court. 9:45 left. Barneveld with a 10-point lead, trying to add on to their lead. Durst loads up for three, swishes it! Second three-pointer of the game for Izzy Durst. 12 points for her on the game, 36-23. Barneveld on top, 9.5 minutes to play. Haley Alt gives to Olivia Brown between the rings. Well over her head, gives to the near side. Three-pointer put up by Spillane. Back iron, no. Durst with the rebound, somehow gets it past Taylor Russell. Ball push ahead, and Imon all alone. Can't get the shot to go down. And tracking down the ball is Haley Alt for Shullsburg. Jada Imon all alone. Couldn't get the shot to go down, and a layup missed by Haley Alt back the other way. Izzy Durst brings it across center court for Barneveld. And a catch-and-shoot jumper knocked down right side of the paint for number 12, Bryn Meyer. Bryn Meyer now with 4 points, 38-23. And a timeout taken by Shullsburg. Stops the clock with 8:43 to play, 38-23. Barneveld leading Shullsburg, full stop. We'll take 1-2 back after this on WGLR and the Queen Bee Radio Sports YouTube channel.
In Game 7.
When you're faced with a challenge, how you respond determines the real winners. Rural Mutual believes there's something more important than winning a game. They believe that the team, school, and fans who support their athletes with dignity and class are the true champions. Rural Mutual is the proud sponsor of the WIAA Rural Mutual Insurance Sportsmanship Award since 1965. The award recognizes that sportsmanship matters in your community. Visit ruralmutual.com/WIAA and see how their team and your community can work together to be true champions.
America is kept safe because the Army National Guard responds, protects, and supports our nation when it needs them most. The Army National Guard responds to disasters such as wildfires and floods. They protect us with missile defense, cybersecurity, and civilian support teams for chemical, biological, and radiological hazards. Be there for your community and your country. Visit NationalGuard.com to learn more about part-time service. Sponsored by the Wisconsin Army National Guard. Aired by the Wisconsin Broadcasters Association and this station.
In Game 7.
38-23, Barneveld leading Shullsburg, 8:40 to play. Shullsburg in possession of the basketball coming out of the timeout. McKinley Russell hands off to the left wing to Haley Alt. Alt is back out to the top to McKinley Russell, hands off to Taylor Russell just inside the arc. McKinley gets it back. Now Alt, left wing, dribbles to the right elbow, puts up a floater, short of the rim. Taylor Russell with the rebound and the putback. Taylor Russell now with 8 points on the game. 38-25 ends the 7-0 run for Barneveld. And Ash on the left wing out to the top to Erin Lassie. Lassie with a right-handed dribble. Now to Ash on the left wing. Esch back out to the top to Meyer. Now Kaylee Imon on the right wing. Imon hands out to Izzy Durst. Durst being guarded by number 3, Olivia Brown. Durst driving in the lane. Now back out. Catch and shoot 3 for Esch. Banks it in! Hannah Esch with a 3-point deposit from the left wing. 41-25. Barneveld leads. 7.5 minutes to play. Haley Alt, right wing. Hands off to Olivia Brown. Now back to Alt on the right wing. Gets to Taylor Russell, top of the arc. Russell exchanges passes and can't get the layup under the basket. And it will stay with Shullsburg, as they say it's out of bounds off the fingertips of Izzy Durst. Shullsburg will inbound baseline right side with 7:13 to play, 41-25. Barneveld in the lead. TriStar Pallets of Highland and TriStar Mulch of Cobb and Platteville. Beautify your home with decorative colored mulch. Give Ginger and the gang a call. TriStar Pallets of Highland and TriStar Mulch of Cobb and Platteville, as a foul on a shot by number 10, McKinley Russell. We'll put her at the free throw line. I believe this goes against Kaylee Imon, and that would be her 3rd personal by my count. Makes it team foul number 6. Actually, it's against Izzy Durst. That's her 2nd. McKinley Russell at the free throw line. Can't get the first free throw to go. She's now 2 of 3 on the game. First Supply at Platteville, your total commercial plumbing and heating wholesale outlet. When quality parts are needed, the experts rely on First Supply in Platteville and by Guys Truck and Tractor for heavy-duty towing, recovery, reliable 24-hour roadside service and long-distance transports. Calling Guys Truck and Tractor in Kieler and at guystruck.com. Second free throw is made for McKinley Russell. Gives her 7 points on the game. 41-26, the new score. Just over 7 minutes left. Ball to top to Erin Lassie. Hands off to Hannah Esch, left wing. Esch cross-court pass to Lassie, right wing. Now in the corner to Imon. Lassie gets it right back. Now Meyer. As Barneveld working the three-point arc. Now Izzy Durst retreats closer to the center court stripe. 6:35 remaining. And we'll see if Barneveld's going to do what they did to Belmont on Saturday night, where they just beat out as much of the clock as they can, but a reach-in going to be called against Shullsburg. This will be against McKinley Russell. Just the second team foul of the half, but it's personal number 4 on McKinley Russell, and she will check out of the game. Isabel Weigel will check back in. With over 125 years of experience serving their customers' needs, Benton State Bank and its branches, Shullsburg Community Bank and Tennyson Potosi Community Bank, have built a reputation of putting the customer and community first. 6:20 to play, 41-26. Barneveld leading Shullsburg. 6:15 left. Hannah Esch gives out to the top to Kaylee Imon. Imon with a left-handed dribble, hands off to Lassie. Lassie back to the right wing to Meyer. Meyer with a right-handed dribble. Now angles towards the right side, hands off to Izzy Durst. Durst in the lane, puts up a floater. That one rattles off the left side of the rim. Weigel with the rebound for Shullsburg. Gives back to Alt. And a timeout taken by Shullsburg with 5:48 left, 41-26. Shullsburg got to go on a run, and Coach Russell wants to talk about it. 30-second stop. We'll stay here and tell you that our game is brought to you by the Barneveld Booster Club, wishing the Eagles girls basketball team all the best in today's game. The Barneveld Booster Club is proud to support all athletes in upholding their winning traditions both on and off the court. Go Eagles! Basketball also brought to you by Russell Family Farms of Shullsburg, a proud tradition of family farming in the Shullsburg community since 1852. Russell Family Farms reminds you to support your local ag producers. Ritchie Implement and Cobb, Barneveld, Darlington, and Lancaster see their inventory and employment opportunities at richiesinc.com. Fever River Construction and Electric in Benton, specializing in kitchen and bath remodels. Quality construction and electric solutions, serving the tri-state since 2005. Visit their website or Facebook, or call Chad today. 5:48 remaining, again 41-26. Barneveld leading Shullsburg. Shullsburg coming out of the timeout. Lady Miners have to go on a run. Russell hands off, and a three-pointer is missed on the right side of the point by number 11, Stella Spillane. Izzy Durst will bring it across center court, just above the Hornets logo. Out to the right wing to Bryn Meyer. Cross court pass to Imone, left wing. Lassie right side of the point. Pivots, now gives back to Imone, left wing. Now to Esch. Esch has the ball stolen away by Spillane. Spillane able to pick the pocket. Now we'll hand off to Haley Alt. Just over 5 minutes left. 41-26. Barneveld leading Shullsburg. Spillane switches to the left hand. Tries to lob it for Russell, but Izzy Durst telegraphing that pass and comes away with the steal. Again, Durst taking her time. Barneveld protecting that 15-point lead. Olivia Brown pokes it away from Durst for a moment, but Durst able to recover. Hands off to Bryn Meyer on the right wing. Now Lassie, left wing. Trying to get past McKinley Russell. Gives off to Hannah Esch between the rings. Now Esch able to skip it in the right corner to Meyer. Barneveld wanted a reach-in foul. No foul called. And Durst gets it right back between the rings, and we're seeing what Barneveld did to Belmont in the closing minutes of the game on Saturday. Just dribble in, now back out. Trying to bleed out the clock. And a reach-in will be called against Olivia Brown. And Shullsburg has a lot of fouls that they got to get to if they want to put Barneveld at the free throw line and conserve some time. 4:05 left. The foul does go against Olivia Brown, her first personal. Third team foul of the half, so they have to get 4 fouls to send Barneveld to the free throw line and see if they can get possession back. Bryn Meyer gets the inbound pass in the right corner and a quick foul against Shullsburg. Goes against Haley Alt, that's her second. Mountain City Bank's total line of credit allows you to use the equity in your home to do the things you want. Stop into Mountain City Bank to apply. Offer subject to approval. Member FDIC and an equal housing lender. Learn more at MountainCityBank.com. Izzy Durst driving in, has an open lane, left-handed layup off the glass and in. 14 points for Izzy Durst, 43-26, 3:45 left, and the timeout taken by Nathan Russell. Another 30-second stop will stay here. 43-26, Barneveld leading Shullsburg with 3:46 remaining in the game. The Village Inn in South Wayne offering daily specials on their Friday fish fry. Get together with friends and family for great food and fun after the game. Check out their full menu on Facebook and watch for pizza specials coming soon. Community First Bank, freeing the communities where you live, work, and play. Experience for yourself the difference at Community First Bank. CFBank.com. Member FDIC. Sheetles Heating and Cooling, your local Daikin dealer. Call Bradley Shiner for heating, ventilating, and air conditioning service from Sheetles Heating and Cooling in Bloomington. Anderson Weber Toyota Dubuque, powering our audio stream. Anderson Weber Toyota, when you are ready. And by Grant Regional Health Center's ortho team, Dr. Brad Binsfeld and Nate Stocco, PAC, provide exceptional care for sports-related injuries. Grant Regional Health Center, better health starts here. 43-26, Barneveld leads Shullsburg, 3:45 remaining. Shullsburg in possession of the basketball. Spillane has it on the high right side. Ball over her head, looking for someone to pass to. We'll just hand off to McKinley Russell. Russell to the top of the arc. Left-handed dribble. Now retreats to the left wing. Hands into Taylor Russell. Now back out. Pass down low. Scramble for the basketball and another steal for Izzy Durst. Shullsburg comes up empty. Izzy Durst brings it across center court. Hands off to Bryn Meyer on the right wing. Meyer. Down in the right corner and a hold called against Shullsburg with 3:11 to play. Team foul number 5 for Shullsburg. Izzy Durst set to throw in the inbound pass, baseline right side. McKinley Russell checks out. Now back in, number 5, Courtney Thean. Durst lobs it in, gets it right back in the right corner. Now dribbles to the center court stripe. Left-handed dribble between the rings, hands off to Kaylee Imone, left wing. Now back out to the top to Bryn Meyer. Meyer finds Hannah Esch. Esch right-handed dribble and another push called against Shullsburg. That'll be team foul number 6, so one more foul will put Barneveld at the line. Give Shullsburg more opportunities to try and score some points. 43-26 the score. The foul does go against number 11, Stella Spillane. That's her second. Barneveld inbounding on the far sideline. 2:54 remaining. Inbound pass gets into Izzy Durst. Barneveld trying to bleed out the clock and protect this 43-26 lead. And playing the sectional final on Saturday afternoon. Izzy Durst navigating traffic, and she will go to the line as we have team foul number 7 against Shullsburg. And this will be against Olivia Brown. Actually, check that. They call it on Taylor Russell. That's her fourth. Kinley Russell back in the game for Shullsburg with 2:39 to go. Izzy Durst at the free throw line for a 1-and-1. Her first free throws of the game. She's shooting 80% at the line on the season and swishes the first. Herms's Ace Hardware at Home Center in Bloomington and Herms's Ace Hardware at the bottom of Main and Platteville. See Herms's for the perfect paint for your next project. Herms's Ace Hardware in Bloomington and Platteville. Second free throw also good for Izzy Durst. 45-26. Barneveld leads Shullsburg. 2:35 remaining. Stella Spillane, or beg your pardon, number 10, McKinley Russell brings it across center court. Now Haley Alt, high right side. Skips it to Taylor Russell at the right elbow. Now to Olivia Brown on the left wing. Hands out to Haley Alt. Alt driving in. Double teamed right side of the paint, and a foul on the floor. Makes it team foul number 7 for Barneveld, and a 1-and-1 coming up for the Miners. As I believe that is number 0, Haley Alt at the free throw line. Haley Alt with 7 points on the game. And 5 of 6 at the line on the night. Russell Office is here to assist as your local legal representation. Call for a consultation to discuss personal injury, estate planning, family law, criminal defense, probate administration, and more. Proudly serving Southern Wisconsin. Russell Law Offices. Alt misses the free throw, and then the ball gets knocked out of bounds on the far sideline. It will stay with Shullsburg. 2:09 to play, 45-26. Shullsburg in the lead. Courtney Thien checks out. Stella Spillane back in. Spillane on the left wing. Hands off to Alt. Spillane gets it back. Now at the top, Taylor Russell. Drops it into McKinley Russell. Now Taylor cutting towards the basket. Can't get the shot to go down, but she's going to go to the line for 2. Clock is stopped with 1:54 to play. 45-26. Barneveld in the lead, but free throws coming up for Taylor Russell. 0 for 2 at the line so far tonight. Knocks down the first. Basketball tonight brought to you by Brian's Auto Body and Paint Specialist. The pros at Brian's gets the job done right. For unexpected dings or major repair projects, head to Brian's Auto Body and Paint in Lancaster, and by McNutt Electric in Belmont. They can assist with all of your electrical needs. Second free throw good for McKinley Russell. 45-28 with 1:50 to play. Actually, I beg your pardon, that was on Taylor Russell getting the free throw. Izzy Durst with it on the high left side, now navigating traffic, dribbles to the high right side, and again, Barneveld just trying to bleed out the clock, and a reach-in will be called against number 5, Courtney Thien, to send Durst to the line. Chip and his crew at McNutt Electric are on call and ready to help you with your agricultural business and commercial needs. McNutt Electric in Belmont. Also by Ayers Furniture in downtown Ridgeway for free delivery and heirloom quality furniture for every room in your home. Be sure to visit Ayers Furniture and ayersfurniture.com. Both teams now with 8 fouls apiece, and Durst can't get the free throw to go. Can't convert the front end of the 1-and-1. 45-28. Barneveld leading Shullsburg. 1:20 to play. Taylor Russell gives it down low. McKinley Russell off the glass and in. 45-30, 15-point lead for Barneveld. And Barneveld 1:05 away from heading to lacrosse and playing for an opportunity to go to state. And Ash on the high left side, and a shove by Stella Spillane. Makes it team foul number 9, and Esch at the free throw line. Hannah Esch with her first free throw opportunities, shooting 45% at the line on the season. And swishes the free throw. Earns herself another. Game also brought to you by Claire Bank with their 8 convenient locations in Southwest Wisconsin, proud to support our community events. Claire Bank, where they say we can do that. Member FDIC. And an equal housing lender. Second free throw no good for Esch. And Shullsburg with the rebound. 46-30. 52 seconds remaining. Haley Alt on the right wing. Stops her dribble, skips it in to McKinley Russell. McKinley puts up a jumper, and that one rattles in. (46-32). 30 seconds left as Izzy Durst dribbles behind her back, crossing center court, and able to avoid the reach-in by Olivia Brown, and now a foul on the far side of the floor. I believe this is against Spillane. Stops the clock with 25.9 seconds left. Barneveld 46, Shullsburg 32. As Coach Jim Myers set to empty his bench. And the Barneveld fans coming to their feet. Durst at the line, rattles in the first. Mass substitutions now for Barneveld. 47-32 the score with 25.9, and the second free throw coming up for Izzy Durst. With over 125 years of experience serving their customers' needs, Benton State Bank and its branches, Shullsburg Community Bank and Tennyson Potosi Community Bank, have built a reputation of putting the customer and community first. Second free throw good for Durst. She'll check out, and Eliza Gordon checks in for the Golden Eagles. 25 seconds left, 48-32. Barneveld 20 seconds away from playing in lacrosse in the sectional final. And a big collision under the basket away from the ball as Haley Alt hits the floor hard. 13.8 seconds left. And a 1-on-1 coming up for Haley Alt. Ritchie implementing Cobb, Barneveld, Darlington, and Lancaster. See their inventory and employment opportunities at richiesinc.com. And the first free throw made by Alt. Makes it 48-33 with 13.8 seconds left. The Barneveld Booster Club congratulates Eagles girls basketball on their success in today's game. The Barneveld Booster Club is proud to support all athletes in upholding their winning traditions both on and off the court. Go Eagles. And another stoppage on the far side of the floor as Haley Alt slow to get up. Push called against Barneveld, and both teams in the double bonus now. Foul goes against number 22. Rowan Valchev. That'll be her first personal. First free throw swished on this trip for Haley Alt. Russell Family Farms of Shullsburg, a proud tradition of family farming in the Shullsburg community since 1852. Russell Family Farms reminds you to support your local ag producers. Alt gets the second free throw to go down. 9.3 seconds left, 48-35. Barneveld gonna dribble it out. And the Barneveld Golden Eagles are one game away from state. Barneveld defeats Shullsburg 48-35. Barneveld improves to 20-7 on the season. And they await the winner of Oliva Strum and Blair Taylor. And the last update we have, Oliva Strum leading Blair Taylor 61-55, a minute 32 remaining. So we'll see if we can get a final of that in just a little bit. And the Shullsburg Miners end their season with a record of 20-8. And the seniors who have played their final game in a Shullsburg Lady Miners uniform include Olivia Brown, Taylor Russell, and Stella Spillane. Coming up next, Our Ever Jones Reeves Wealth Management post-game show. Some more shoebox scoreboard updates from the other games across our Queen Bee Radio family of stations and the Southwest Wisconsin area. Our Tri-Core Turning Point as well, and we'll see if Jim Myers and maybe a player or two will come and join us for some post-game thoughts as well. The Ever Jones Reeves Wealth Management post-game show coming your way next on 97.7 Country, WGLR, and the Queen Bee Radio Sports YouTube channel.
In Game 8.
The weather can be unpredictable in the tri-states. Tune into 97.7 WGLR and we'll keep you up to date on all the cancellations and delays affecting the tri-states. Cancellations and delays are presented by Avercamp Auto Body. This is Rose from Avercamp Auto Body on Main Street in Platteville. You can rely on us for complete and professional auto body repair services. Whether it's paint, frame straightening, or collision repair, we do it all. Avercamp Auto Body is celebrating 10 years in business on Main Street in Platteville. Check us out on Facebook and online at avercampautobody.com.
Tune in to the Southwest Tech Agriculture Farm Show with Bob Mittendorf weekday mornings from 5 to 6 a.m. Bob Mittendorf is the premier agriculture voice in the tri-state area, and he's teamed up with Southwest Tech to give you the latest agricultural news, markets, and a whole lot more. So don't miss the Southwest Tech Agriculture Farm Show with Bob Mittendorf right here on 97.7 Country and WGLR.com. Southwest Tech, this is where you belong.
In Game 8.
Great Regional Health Center and People's State Bank coverage of high school girls basketball presented by Cuba City, Darlington, and Kieler Family Dental, and Carey Seamless Gutters and Overhead Doors on 97.7 Country, WGLR, and the Queen Bee Radio Sports YouTube channel, powered in the postseason by Tim Slack Auction and Realty, and H&M Plumbing, Heating, and Electrical. Barneveld, your winner over Shullsburg in our Division 5 sectional semifinal, 48-35. Barneveld awaiting the winner of Blair Taylor and Oliva Strum. And last update that we got, they are now tied at 62 with 36.6 seconds remaining. So we'll see if we can get a final of that in just a little bit. Our game tonight brought to you by Mound City Bank. Their total line of credit allows you to use the equity in your home to do the things you want. Step into Mound City Bank to apply. Offer subject to approval. Member FDIC and an equal housing lender. Learn more at MoundCityBank.com. Our Ever Jones Reeves Wealth Management post-game show coming up next on 97.7 Country, WGLR, and the Queen Bee Radio Sports YouTube channel.
In Game 9.
Grab your junk in the trunk and turn that scrap into cash at West End Salvage. Prices are up again. That's right, West End Salvage in Lancaster has raised prices on all scrap metal and copper. So now is a great time to turn your scrap into serious cash. Don't wait, prices change fast. So call West End Salvage now for the latest rates and get the best deal for your metal. Get more money for your metal at West End Salvage in Lancaster.
Things are getting even cheaper at Fleet Farm during Chick Days, March 6th through the 12th. We've got the most popular poultry breeds, all at the best prices guaranteed. Plus, get great deals on other chickening needs, too, like 20% off Little Giant feeders and waterers. 40 pounds of Nature-Wise protein crumble is on sale for $16.99. And Kamek and Tamarack boots for the coop are all 25% off. Eggers, Leghorns, Reds. Now's the best time to get them during Fleet Farm Chick Days.
In Game 9.
Basketball tonight brought to you by Community First Bank. Free in the communities where you live, work, and play. Experience for yourself the difference at Community First Bank. CFBank.com. Member FDIC. Your final score from Richland Center, 48-35. Barneveld defeats Shullsburg in our Division 5 sectional semifinal. Barneveld will play at La Crosse Logan on Saturday afternoon. Again, we're awaiting the final between Oliva Strum and Blair Taylor to see what that matchup looks like on Saturday afternoon. But our Ever Jones Reeves Wealth Management postgame show comes your way next on 97.7 Country, WGLR, and the Queen Bee Radio Sports YouTube channel.
In Game 10.
Do you enjoy playing sports and watching other people compete? Here's a great opportunity for you to get involved. You can make significant income while providing a great community service by becoming a WIAA licensed official. It gives you the opportunity to be involved, stay in shape, and assist in providing the lifelong lessons from education-based athletics. Signing up is easy. Just go to WIAAWI.org. Access the Officials tab to get started today. This message is from Queen Bee Radio and the WIAA.
Hi, this is Doug Dolter with Dubuque Mattress. Mattresses are not something that you should have to unbox and set up yourself. Frankly, they're cumbersome. That's why at Dubuque Mattress, we deliver, set up, and get rid of the old mattress for you. And it's not just for people in Dubuque. We deliver just about anywhere. Chicago, Des Moines, Minneapolis, Kansas City, or anywhere in between. So, when it's time for you to get a new mattress, let Dubuque Mattress take care of all of it for you. Dubuque Mattress, for the rest of your life.
Dubuque Mattress Factory, you get a little snooze time.
In game 10.
97.7 Country's WGLR and the Queen Bee Radio Sports YouTube channel. Barneveld your winner over Shullsburg tonight, 48-35 in our Division 5 sectional semifinal. We're joined by the victorious head coach, Jim Myers. Coach, thanks for joining us. Congrats on the win. Another gritty and impressive win here this evening against a very quality Shullsburg team, and the beat goes on. A game away from state coming up on Saturday. But first, talk about this win tonight and what this one means to your girls. An outstanding performance here tonight.
Yeah, they were really excited, especially in the locker room, as you could see. It was a gritty performance, and had to be, because Shullsburg was, man, they got a lot of weapons down there, and trying to guard them all is pretty tough. And when they were able to get things together, it looked pretty nice when they were scoring. But we played some really good defense at key times too, and I thought that helped us an awful lot. But we had a lot of kids step up tonight and just do really key things for us, I thought.
Yep, definitely. And things really started off strong for you guys. An 11-0 run to begin the game, and that really kind of set the tone. I mean, Shullsburg wasn't really, able to get back into it at that point. I think the closest they got from that point on was 8. But again, just being able to hold that lead against a quality team like Shullsburg, they're big, and it really seemed like your team was able to limit them to a bunch of one-shot possessions, especially early on. And to get rebounds against a team with that kind of height says a lot about the grit that your team had tonight.
Right, and I thought that that's a perfect word for it. I mean, they're just working on toughness and tenacity right now, and they're just doing it all together. I mean, they're the 3 T's that we've been kind of working on, and they just bought into it tonight, and I think they just wanted this really bad, and they worked really hard at doing it. But it was a grind-out win, but it was still a really good win.
Yeah, but I want to ask you about the Tricor Turning Point, brought to you by Tricor Insurance. Insurance plans built for you, your family, and your business. Contact Tricor Insurance today. I thought the turning point, Shullsburg went on a run, made it 31-23, and you called timeout to get the momentum back your way. And then it was a 7-0 run by Barneveld from that point forward. What did you say in that timeout, and what things started going right for you guys coming out of that timeout?
Well, I think the big thing was we used the timeout to get our starters back in, just to get things leveled off a little bit. And then we saw some things on some cuts that we thought we could maybe hurt them on a certain player here or there. And we were just able to take advantage of a couple situations, hit a couple of shots, and we were able to get it done.
Yep, and we just got the final score. Leva Strum beats Blair Taylor 64-61 in a thrilling finish in that one. So that's the matchup coming up on Saturday. We'll have that game on one of our Queen Bee Radio family stations and on the Queen Bee Radio Sports YouTube channel. Knowing what the matchup looks like ahead for Saturday afternoon, what do you know about Leva Strum, and what are you going to be preaching with your team?
Yeah, well, at this stage of the game with 1 day to go, it's like we'll get some film. I think we sent somebody up to get some film tonight, but we haven't really seen an awful lot. We're really a 1 game at a time team. See what happens. I'm sure, to get to this point, Leva Strom's got to have a really good ball team. I really don't know a whole lot about them. We're just going to have to do what we do well at this stage of the game. Like I said, you're not going to do a lot in 1 day to change a lot of things.
And before I let you go, I kind of want to ask a question about the character of these girls that you're coaching, because they've had a lot of success in volleyball as well over the last couple of years. Softball, some success there. Basketball, obviously a game away from, going to state here this year. They were a game away in volleyball, back in the fall as well. Just talk about the character of these girls and what it's like coaching, this particular group, because we've seen it with, Belmont girls recently, Cuba City girls, as well. They had the trifecta, going to state in 3 ports in the same calendar year. Just talk about the work ethic and the character of these girls that you've been coaching this year.
Yeah, you're absolutely right. I mean, when they see success in other sports, especially in a small school, it carries over, and that's helped us out an awful lot, because a lot of these kids were in softball and in volleyball. But it's just getting them to believe they could get to this point, I think, in basketball, because didn't do that last year, or the year before they had a nice run, and I think that they kind of fell off a little bit thinking that they didn't have anything, to go in the sport, and all along we said that they really did, but there's a lot of heart out on that floor. We might not have the most talented team overall, but I tell you something, they're a great bunch of kids that work their butts off out there as far as playing.
Yep, and what a great group to see play. It's been a fun team to watch over these last couple of weeks, and looking forward to seeing how Saturday's game plays out. Again, we'll be there on Saturday afternoon. We'll have it on the Queen Bee Radio Sports YouTube channel. We'll sort out what our station coverage looks like for Saturday afternoon. Coach, thanks again for joining us. Congrats on the win, and we'll see you on Saturday.
Sounds good. Maybe I'll know a little more by then.
Yeah, exactly.
Thanks a lot.
All right, thanks, Coach. Appreciate it. That's Jim Myers, the head coach of the Barneveld Golden Eagles, victorious tonight over Shullsburg, 48-35. More on our Edward Jones Reeds Wealth Management postgame show after this on 97.7 Country, WGLR, and the Queen Bee Radio Sports YouTube channel.
Postgame 3 minutes.
Does that number calling you look familiar, but you aren't sure if you know them? It could be a scam using spoofing. I'm Lancaster Police Chief Deborah Rukoff. Spoofing is a way scammers make it look like an area number, or even a number you know, is calling you. In reality, they could be hundreds or thousands of miles away. Scam calls are after one thing, your information. Prevent a crime before it happens. Keep your personal information private and hang up if you suspect it's a scam.
This public service announcement courtesy of Queen Bee Radio.
I'm Dr. Miller, a dentist and a volunteer for Dental Lifeline Network. DLN is a nonprofit that has helped me literally change the lives of people in my community through the Donated Dental Services program. DLN asks dentists to volunteer to see just one of the many patients in need each year. If you're a dentist or know a dentist, please share this information. Like me, they can make a real difference in someone's life. DLN makes it easy.
Go to willyouseeone.org to learn more. That's willyouseeone.org.
So, what's the asking price on these houses?
You'd probably be more comfortable living somewhere else.
How long is the lease? Sure, you can afford to live here, but...
How about the schools?
We have twins.
This neighborhood probably wouldn't be right for your kids.
If a real estate or rental agent says anything like this, you are being discriminated against, and it is illegal. If you experience housing discrimination, go to HUD.gov/fair housing and report it. Fair housing. The law is on your side. A message from HUD in partnership with the National Fair Housing Alliance.
I learned patience from my adoptive dad. All he had to say was,
"Hey, you got this. Just breathe." Hey, we're pretty good.
Yeah.
Might have to start a band.
I got it.
Learn about adopting a teen from foster care. You can't imagine the reward. Visit adoptuskids.org to find out more. This message is brought to you by Adopt US Kids, the U.S. Department of Health and Human Services, and the Ad Council.
Parents, we know we can't protect our kids from everything. Eventually, they're going to bump their heads or scrape their knees. But we can protect them from 6 types of cancer. HPV, or human papillomavirus, is a common, preventable virus that can cause cancer later in life. The HPV vaccine prevents human papillomavirus and all the cancers it can cause. The American Cancer Society recommends getting your sons and daughters the HPV vaccine starting at age 9 to protect them later in life.
Dan Hicks with Paul Azinger, welcoming you back to the Healthy Stand Classic.
You couldn't ask for better conditions. 68 degrees and a UV index of 3.
This direct exposure to midday sun could be increasing her risk to melanoma.
It looks like she's making a change.
Now let's see what she takes out.
Oh, wow. Looks like she's pulling out a 15.
I don't know. It looks like she's going with a 30.
Strong choice.
Incredible.
Stand Up to Cancer and Optum want to help you reduce your risk for cancer. Visit takeahealthystand.org.
It is time for the Edward Jones Reeves Wealth Management post-game show. Edward Jones is a financial services firm serving individuals and business owners. Is your money working as hard as it should be? This is Elena Reeves with Edward Jones. If you want to provide for your children's education, reduce your tax bill, or prepare for a comfortable retirement, we need to talk. Today, more than ever, your financial security deserves the attention of full-time financial advisors. Take advantage of our years of experience. Contact financial advisors Elena or Ben Reeves at 608-348-2441 or stop by our office on Highways 80 and 81 in Platteville next to Sups Nutrition. Edward Jones, member SIPC.
It's the Edward Jones Reeves Wealth Management post-game show on 97.7 Country, WGLR, and the Queen Bee Radio Sports YouTube channel, powered in the postseason by Tim Slack Auction and Realty. and H&M Plumbing, Heating, and Electrical. The Barneveld Golden Eagles, one game away from state. They take down the Shullsburg Miners tonight, 48-35. Looking at the individual scoring for both teams, leading the way for Barneveld, Izzy Durst with 18 points in the game, 11 of those points coming in the second half. She was the only player in double figures for Barneveld here this evening. Other contributors include 7 points for Aaron Lassie, 6 points apiece for Hannah Esch and Aaliyah Norton, 4 points for Kaylee Imone, 3 for Tatum Thousand, and that's all the scoring for Barneveld this evening. Other players seeing action but not scoring include Eliza Gordon, Maya Norton, Rowan Valchev, and Jada Imone. As for Shullsburg, they were led by McKinley Russell with 12 points on the game, 9 points for Taylor Russell, 9 points for Haley Alt, and then 2 points apiece for Courtney Thean and Alexis Alt. Other players seeing action but not scoring include Isabel Weigel, Olivia Brown, Stella Spillane, and Addie Woodworth. Again, Barneveld improves to 20-7 on the season. They will take on Oliva Strum, who beat Blair Taylor 64-61. We will have the game on Saturday on ESPN Radio, AM 1590, WPVL, and the Queen Bee Radio Sports YouTube channel. Shullsburg finishes their season with a record of 20-8. And again, the seniors playing in their final game for Shullsburg include Taylor Russell, Stella Spillane, and Olivia Brown. And congratulations to Taylor Russell, a member of the 1,000 points and 1,000 rebound club, getting her 1,000th point here tonight. Congrats again to Taylor Russell, getting past that 1,000 point threshold in her final game as a Shullsburg Lady Miner. We'll take one last time out and we'll do a final check on the shoebox scoreboard, and we will see what our coverage looks like for tomorrow night and for the early part of Saturday. Everything that we've got figured out so far as the Edward Jones Resolve Management post-game show wraps up after this on 97.7 Country, WGLR, and the Queen Bee Radio Sports YouTube channel.
Post-game, 2 minutes.
Mama, what does the chicken say? Dog. Cat. Giraffe.
Giraffe, really? Giraffe.
You're not going to get it all right. Just make sure you nail the big stuff, like making sure your kids are buckled correctly in the right seat for their age and size. Get it right.
Visit NHTSA.gov/
the right seat.
Brought to you by the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration and the Ad Council.
I think it's just vapor.
Vaping is safer than smoking, isn't it?
There's really not even that much nicotine in them, right?
One vape pod has as much nicotine as 1 pack of cigarettes.
My kid
knows it's dangerous.
5.4 million American kids vape, and most think it's harmless. Get your head out of the cloud. Talk to your kid about vaping. Visit talkaboutvaping.org. That's talkaboutvaping.org. Brought to you by the American Lung Association and the Ad Council.
How do you give hope to a child in the foster care system? It starts with your heart. That tug you feel on yours when you hear that children are waiting for a stable, loving influence to speak up for their best interests. And then it becomes your time. What started out as a feeling that maybe you could make a difference becomes the difference. Change a child's story. There's a child waiting for a volunteer like you.
Learn how you can help at nationalcasagal.org.
Right now, our country feels divided, but there's a place where people are coming together.
I was nervous to talk to someone so different than me.
Me too.
Love has no labels, and One Small Step are helping people with different political views, beliefs, and experiences connect through conversation, and it feels good.
This conversation gives me hope.
It gives me a lot of hope, too.
Take a step toward bringing our country and your community together. Start a conversation at lovehasnolabels.com/one-small-step. A message from StoryCorps, Love Has No Labels, and the Ad Council.
Postgame, 2 minutes.
Wrapping up the Edward Jones Rees Wealth Management postgame show on 97.7 Country WGLR and the Queen Bee Radio Sports YouTube channel. Barneveld advances to the sectional final on Saturday. They defeat Shullsburg tonight, 48-35. Barneveld will take on Oliva Strum on Saturday afternoon. Raleigh Chiefs pregame set for 12:40 and a 1 o'clock tip on ESPN Radio AM 1590 WPVL. And a video stream on the Queen Bee Radio Sports YouTube channel as well from La Crosse Logan High School. Our final wrap around on the Shoebox scoreboard presented by the Shoebox in Black Earth, the largest independent shoe store in the Midwest. As we mentioned, Oliva Strum defeats Blair Taylor tonight 64-61. And congratulations to the Cuba City Cubans. They advance over Belleville 77-46 over on Super Hits 106 and the Queen Bee Radio Sports YouTube channel. Cuba City will take on Aquinas, who is victorious over Neelsville 53-38. That game will be between Cuba City and Aquinas on Super Hits 106 and the Queen Bee Radio Sports YouTube channel. I believe that's a 1 o'clock tip as well. Edgerton over Prairie du Chien tonight, 49-36. And I believe they are taking on Laconia on that side of the bracket as well. And those are all the updates that we know of on the Shoebox scoreboard presented by the Shoebox in Black Earth, the largest independent shoe store in the Midwest, which sets things up for the rest of the weekend that we know of. Let's see what the schedule looks like. Coming up tomorrow night in boys regional semifinal action, River Ridge is at North Crawford. That game will be on Extreme 107.1 and the Queen Bee Radio Sports YouTube channel. We'll also have Fenimore at Cuba City on Super Hits 106 and the Queen Bee Radio Sports YouTube channel. Iowa Grant at Mineral Point on ESPN Radio AM 1590 WPVL. And we will have Parkview at Lancaster on 97.7 Country WGLR and the Queen Bee Radio Sports YouTube channel. Our Saturday coverage, we will have Fenimore taking on Coleman in Division II State Team Wrestling, and Mineral Point taking on Stratford in Division III Team State Wrestling. Fenimore will be wrestling on 97.7 Country WGLR, Mineral Point wrestling on Extreme 107.1. The winners will play or will compete in the state championships at 3 o'clock. If Mineral Point and or Fenimore advance, we will have the state championship matches at 3 o'clock on Saturday afternoon. And we will have Cuba City taking on Aquinas. That is a 1 o'clock tip on Super Hits 106 and the Queen Bee Radio Sports YouTube channel. And as we mentioned, Barneveld taking on Oliva Strum from La Crosse Logan. That'll be on ESPN Radio AM 1590 WPVL and the Queen Bee Radio Sports YouTube channel. 1 o'clock tip-off there. And then we will sort out our Saturday evening boys regional final coverage after we see the outcomes of tomorrow night's games. You can always check out our full Queen Bee Radio Sports schedule at AM1590WPVL.com. And that will wrap things up for me from Richland Center High School. Thanks to Laura Selgaby and the entire staff here at Richland Center for being gracious hosts and helping me with our setup here tonight from Hive Drive. Thanks to both head coaches, Jim Myers of Barneveld and Nathan Russell of Shullsburg for the pregame interviews, and for Coach Myers for stopping up for a postgame chat as well. Thanks to all of our sponsors who help us bring high school sports to you, and thank you for listening and watching along. This has been Grant Regional Health Center and People's State Bank coverage of high school girls basketball presented by Cuba City, Darlington, and Kieler Family Dental, and Carey Seamless Gutters and Overhead Doors on 97.7 Country, WGLR FM Lancaster, a Queen Bee radio station, also on the Queen Bee Radio Sports YouTube channel, powered in the postseason by Tim Slack Auction and Realty and H&M Plumbing, Heating, and Electrical. Once again, your final score from Richland Center, 48-35. Barneveld advances over the Shullsburg Miners. We will have Barneveld taking on Oliva Strum at 1 o'clock on Saturday on ESPN Radio, AM 1590, WPVL, and the Queen Bee Radio Sports YouTube channel. Shullsburg ends their successful 2024-2025 campaign in the sectional round with a record of 20-8. From the Wolf Construction broadcast booth, I'm Tyler Dictanis. Thanks again so much for joining us. Good night from Richland Center, and we'll see you for boys regional semifinal basketball tomorrow night. Good night, everyone.
This has been a Queen Bee Radio High School Sports presentation.
The Tri-State's best variety of country. 97.7 Country, WGLR-FM. Lancaster. Serving Platteville, Dubuque, Galena, and beyond. On WGLR.com. A Queen Bee radio station.